Oh, damn. Cosmic Mind UV is where you need to be. We gonna talk about this U.S. debt and more, part 2, B. Go check out part 1, man. Go check out 1 and have a little intellectual fun. I'm gonna go share, just enjoy the beat, and it's on repeat. Royal Day, Royal Abundance. Hello, everybody. God damn it. Woo! Love this shit. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Goddamn, time and space gonna tell, baby. I hope all is well. Time and space gonna tell, man. I really, really hope y'all tuned in, locked in, linked in on the last show I did on the motherfucking U.S. debt. Because that will give you a great perspective, a great perspective on what's really important. It should give people a much more deeper intellectual perspective of hopefully about what they should be doing, positioning financially, and just being able to not have to depend on really finances, just basically setting up things to where you own pretty much everything in your area, and you can be self-sufficient and you don't have to depend on, any dominions or any governmental assistance or whatever. So first off, I saw these stats. Somebody sent me these stats real quick. So we're gonna go over these stats by the state, and then we're gonna get to the matter of fact, let's do this first. God damn it. Damn. All right, I'm getting things together. I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. Just maintaining, getting everything situated. Getting everything situated for you. All right, let's go to how much does a single person, forget the person you married to, because I know a lot of y'all be arguing about this dating shit. How much do you by yourself, a individual being, does a single person need to make to get by, not to thrive, not to make a profit, not to be financially free, to get by? Let me see. Hold on. Let me turn my sounds down a little bit, B. All right. Determining the income a single person needs to, quote unquote, get by in the United States varies significantly based on factors such as location, lifestyle, and individual circumstances. Here's an overview. Let's see. Let me find somewhere to prop this up. So I don't hold this guy. Let me see something, y'all. I'm gonna get him a little studio situated. And yeah, man, ain't no rush. Yeah, ain't nothing to rush about, baby. Ain't nothing to rush about. The debt gonna still be there. Ain't nothing to rush about, baby. The debt gonna still be there, baby. Woo. Go and get a sip from your copper cup. But look, check it out. There's a lot of people be telling us we can access all this money and there's no money available to access. Because once again, when they kept printing, when the gold standard came off the money in 1971 or whatever have you, they should have instantly right then stop printing money, or stop printing what they psychologically conceptualize as money. You feel me? So, federal poverty guidelines, the the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, sets annual poverty guidelines. It's so sad when your landmass or your country, they gotta set poverty guidelines. So they already know that they got them keeping your ass in poverty. They gotta set guidelines for that shit. We gotta have guidelines to the tourism. Oh man, you gotta love this shit. They gotta have guidelines to being goddamn in poverty. Ain't this some shit? They got to have guidelines to teach you how to be poor. All right, here we go. All right. Which are used to determine eligibility for various federal assistance programs. Hold on, y'all. Stay there. Keep being shot. As a matter of fact, I gotta go share it to one more place. Just hang in there. Hang in tight. Yeah. Yeah. Cosmic Mind UV seeking collaboration also, man. Let's do some collaboration shows, collaborative efforts, man. You know, a lot of people got downtime, you know, some creative space to go ahead and, you know what I mean, give up some of that intellectual savviness, you know what I mean? Let's build our platforms together, B, you know what I'm saying? You know, the money gonna come, you know what I'm saying? The money gonna come. I mean, it's just really a figment of our imagination, you know what I mean? But look, here we go. The guidelines for a single individual in DC is an annual income of $14,000. However, this amounts represent the minimum income to avoid poverty, and may not be sufficient to cover all basic living expenses. Living wage estimates. A quote-unquote living wage is defined as an income necessary for an individual to meet their basic needs without relying on public assistance. So this is what a lot of people are seeing as far as, you know, a lot of things being reshaped. Again, if you go watch part 1, I literally went over detail by detail on the debt, the U.S. debt, different things of that nature. Of course, I sprinkled in a little freestyle perspective. And yeah, had to frame it a little bit. Hello, everybody. Hold on. Let me get one more, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right. So when people are addressing a situation or issue or circumstance or situations or whatever, Asians or whatever it is, that's why some people will say we have to address the core of the situation and the issue. Most people would say Black people are the most people on public assistance, but we'll have to do a whole different live on that. Some people say it's another group, you know what I'm saying? So that's a whole different live. I'll put that together. However, for the broader perspective mind of saying, well, why is there so many people on public assistance? You know, why do so many people have to either lean on it, depend on it, pass it down for generations, etc.? It's because the core issue, some people may say they're lazy. Some people may say people take advantage of the system. Some people say people just, you know what I'm saying, they get settled there or settled in a situation or get settled with the handouts and they don't want to move up further. It's a lot of different variables that, you know, that come out and are being, you know, talked about on different platforms at different levels, different areas. So hold on, y'all. So is the core of the issue that people are leaning on public assistance, or is the core of the issue there's not a reasonable living wage, or a cap on the living wage, or whatever have you? You know what I'm saying? If you see this later, make sure you know what I'm saying, leave me comments, or you know what I'm saying, make sure you share this, make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? It says the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, provides a living wage calculator. Y'all check that out. You know what I'm saying? That estimates the required income based on typical expenses in different regions. All right. So if people, different, whomever you are, beings, whatever, people, whatever, would like to, know your overhead, or know how much you actually need to be making, or get, a couple of different more skills, or whatever have you, certifications. The calculator is the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, provides, I'm pretty sure it's online, provides a living wage calculator. So I'm pretty sure it's on other platforms too. I'm pretty sure you can look it up. So that's just one spot. It estimates the required income based on the typical expenses in different regions. So wherever you are, you know what I mean? As of February 10th, 2025, these estimates vary widely across the country. So if unless you know exactly what you need to be making, as far as well, first of all, I know a lot of people nowadays are realizing, which most people realize that way back whatever, that you need more than one stream of income. I'm pretty sure most people are getting that by now, but you still have some people that are just kind of riding one income, or they're kind of leaning on one income, like the Section 8, or the different benefits, or different checks, or different stuff. And then a lot of people say about the rent and different things of that nature. So if people were able to keep up with their overhead expenses, and they have to factor in a lot of different environmental variables. You see what I'm saying? And these are one of them. You see what I mean? It says states and city variations. The income required to live comfortably differs significantly by state and city. For example, Massachusetts. This is not even somewhere that people really be talking about, like going like that, as far as vacationing, or like a hot spot like that. Obviously it is. You know what I mean? A single adult by yourself. So that's why when people be like, oh, this person got to be making, man, you got to be the person that's saying what they want the other person to make. You got to be making that shit too. Like, you got to be making that same amount in order to even see a profit like that. Or people have to be what they call cheap, or frugal, or whatever other variations that come out. A single person, in a single adult, needs to earn at least 116K and $22. 116,000. Like, I need you to let that all the way like that, just like kind of let that, kind of let it just, how to trickle down effect, just kind of let it sit for a second. Like Massachusetts, we not talking about, Hawaii. We not talking. No. We not talking about Miami. We not talking about Florida. We not talking about other like hot spots that most as far as like vacation hot spots. Cali. No. Mm-mm. We are talking about Massachusetts. A single adult needs to earn at least, this is at the minimum, 116 fucking K. That is annually to cover basic needs. Did you hear that part? Did you hear that part? So it's funny as shit looking at this from if you want to like broaden this to a daily perspective for people to be having these, whomever they are, these astronomical, like, and I understand, we get it from the visions, our windows, our eyes, eyes are the windows to the soul. Eyes are the window to the soul. So a lot of us see these different promotions, different reels and different videos and different commercials and different like lifestyle of the living and rich and well back in my era is lifestyles of the rich and famous, and that was one of the shows, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, it's great that it's sold to you, it's great that it's pumped to you. However, most people don't think how much it costs to maintain that shit. The maintenance is gonna cost it, man. Is gonna cost you more than the lifestyle. And a lot of famous people and whomever else are realizing that. The more the ones that are smart, you see what I'm saying? But man, fam, god damn, B. Basic needs and some discretionary spending equating to approximately $55.78 per hour. So this is at the bare minimum. If you are in Boston, if you are in Mass, if you in Boston, God, man, if you over there, whoa, that's why I was saying that. Yeah, damn, woo. I had to stretch on that. Cause man, what? They say how much? You gotta be making how much? Hold on, man. God damn, fam. This is diabolical. Y'all I see a lot of people using that word. This right here. Woo! Paper ain't easy, it is greasy, baby. Damn. And I know somebody like, man, if he don't move on, man, look, you gotta let that sink in. A single adult in Massachusetts has to be earning at least 116K annually to cover basic needs, man, and some discretionary spending equating to approximately $55.78 per hour. So when people going in the interviews, fam, you shouldn't even be going in asking for no less than 60, 65. You feel me? I know, depending on the career and all that. Man, woo. Yeah. In contrast, states like West Virginia require lower income to meet similar standards. In urban areas, the cost of living can be substantially higher. For instance, New York A single person needs to annual salary of 138K, $138,570. Almost pretty much just round it up. To live comfortably, considering so that provider and you taking on somebody else's expenses and you just want to be a trick or pandering, or you just out here want to just, man, you better overstand these environmental elements that's going on that's going to affect your overhead. And so just having somebody around that's not, y'all not financially on the same page, man, that can be woof. All right, considering both necessities and some discretionary spending. Richmond, VA. Given your location in Richmond, VA, it's important to note that the cost of living here is relatively moderate compared to majority of metropolitan areas. However, housing costs have been on the rise. So that means they just creeping up on you. That's all, just walking you down with it. A recent study found that to afford a typically priced 1-bedroom just apartment, a resident would need to earn approximately $30 an hour. Now this is before taxes, so you got to be asking for at least 40 just to factor in taxes, translating to an annual income over 61K. And then then people are asking why, when they go to certain stores, is it expensive, or even simple stores are going up. Even Dollar Tree ain't Dollar Tree no more. Them joints $1.25, or you got stores like Five Below, and they got shit over $5. You know what I mean? So it's it's just, hey, while the federal poverty guidelines for a single individual is $14K and $580 annually, this amount may not be, it may not be sufficient to cover all basic living expenses, especially in areas with high cost of living. To live comfortably without financial strain, a single person may need to earn between 60K to 100K annually. This is before taxes. So again, round it up. You feel me? So just round it up 80K to, roughly $130, $140, $50. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm talking about including if you on tax, tax like that, if you don't have enough tax exemptions to offset expenses or owing and shit like that. So a single person needs to earn between, just rounded up, 70 to 80K and 70 to 100K annually, or 70 to 140K annually, depending on their specific location and lifestyle choices. Recent policy changes under President, the person that's the president administration, have raised significant concerns regarding the impact on Black Americans. Key developments include dismantling diversity, equity, and inclusion (DIE) programs. The administration has actively worked to eliminate federal DEI incentives. So that's what the of course the somewhat recently uproar was about, with different stores and things of that nature, labeling them as harmful. This move has prompted corporations like Target and Walmart to follow suit, undermining efforts to promote racial equality. Civil rights pioneers warned of a regression reminiscent of past segregation battles, highlighting a worrying surge backwards. Now, this is because a lot of us are figuring out, slowly but surely, that we need to create our own revenue streams. We need to circulate our money and do group economics better, group economic practices better. We got to circulate our money more than just 6 or a few hours. You see what I'm saying? And, and like I said, 6 hours was at the minimum, termination of deportation protections. The administration's decision to end temporary protected status (TPS) for migrants from countries like Haiti and Venezuela affects hundreds of thousands, many of whom are black or indigenous or melanated or original beings, etc. This action has been legally challenged with allegations that it is based on racial biases rather than legal criteria, potentially violating Constitution protections. All right. So this is why, again, we have to establish, which a lot of people are doing, we have to establish our own creative. We have to monetize our own creative ideas. We have to, get off a lot of these jobs. You know what I'm saying? We have to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got to do a whole live on another one just on group economics and practices and team building and thriving and things of that nature. Abandonment of anti-discriminatory hiring cases. The Department of Justice has ceased pursuing cases aimed at ending discriminatory hiring practices in police and fire departments. This includes agreements to modify exams that disproportionately disadvantage melanated, indigenous, black, original beings candidates, signaling a broader retreat from promoting diversity in public sector employment. So this is why I was saying, there's not really any job, when people say job security, because again, a lot of this stuff is going on in the backdrops, and a lot of people are aware. Some are aware of the trickle down effect or the broader perspective of long-term effects of it, and the dire need for more group economics and more mastermind sessions and collaborative efforts, smart collaborations, and not always being driven about money and the profit. However, being driven on the creativities and the ideas, and the rest of the revenues and different things like that will follow. Give me a second, y'all. Commercial break. So fact that if you're going out for jobs and different things of that nature, these different bills or laws or different things that will affect hiring practices and different career paths or different job goals and different things of that nature, and you have to factor in AI, so factor in things of that nature. So you use a lot of environmental factors that a lot of people, and then cost of living, so you have to factor that in. So it's a lot of environmental factors that have to go in, and like this is what I'm saying. When we're talking about dating, or we're talking about maintaining children, or we're talking about maintaining a certain lifestyle or building up to a certain lifestyle, or we're talking about the word that goes around a lot, generational wealth and different things, or whatever versions of that looks like for you. These different factors you have to factor into your financial overhead. You know what I'm saying? And I was just saying, salute to whoever just joined. Please share, please subscribe. Thank you for joining. I was just saying that in Massachusetts, a single adult, that's with nobody else is attached to you. You feel me? A single adult needs to earn at least $116,000 fucking dollars annually to cover basic needs. This is Massachusetts. We not talking about other just, I'm gonna get to those in a second. We gonna get to other states in a second. So when you factoring in all of this stuff, when you see these stuff about dating and what what are your requirements, financial, man, woo. And this is in basic to cover basic needs and some discretionary spending equating to approximately $55.78 per hour at the minimum. You would have to ask for at least $62 to $65 an hour to factor into this. So depending on the career level, and then I want over people who pass the laws, whatever have you, that melanin or dentist, whatever have you, environmental justice program cuts. The administration and environmental justice programs have adversely impacted communities, including those that support Trump. For example, Clarksburg, West Virginia, efforts to address elevated lead levels. I mean, people aren't sharing that. That's just bananas. That, come on, like they, basic shit like water, and you putting lead in the water. See, that's a whole different vibe right there. Like now, how did lead get in the water? See, that's a whole different thing right there. Plus a lot of people pour anything down the sink and shit. So, a lot of, then factor in, dumpings and, offshore dumpings and shit. Anyway, then pollution, microplastics and shit. But yeah, let me see. Lead levels in drinking water has been disrupted, affecting both black and low-income white communities or European communities. International human rights concerns. The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights has expressed the concern about significant shift in U.S. policies under President, the president. You see what I'm saying? Highlighting the administration's departure from long-standing bipartisan support for human rights. You see what I'm saying? That's why people getting a lot of different definitions or etymologies of what's human, and this is when you get By the way, quick commercial break. If you would like to learn about like legal jargon and I have a couple of options for you. You can check out, his name is Grand Sheik. I did a couple of shows with him on my channel. A few shows we did public versus private. We did a few shows, you feel me? We did one on the straw man. So you want to check him out, check out his conscious science college, but it's Grand Sheik on the book and on IG, and he can really assist, and it's a lot of others also as well. You know what I'm saying? Also acquire a Black's Law Dictionary. Make sure I have me one. Make sure you acquire or a etymology book. You see what I'm saying? Because in different environments, you have to know the jargon, the lingo, the legalities. I call it slango. That's slang and lingo put together. So look. Collectively, these policies changes have raised alarms among civil rights activists about potential setbacks in the progress towards financial equality and justice for melanated, indigenous, original beings, black, etc. All right. So this is why the illusion of inclusion. This is why I be saying the illusion of inclusion. You feel me? This is why I talk about. I mention that a lot, and a lot of others do too. You see what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of people are saying on different platforms, you're begging to be accepted. This is why I keep saying certain topics like reparation stuff is obsolete from the standpoint of if if recent evidence is not showing you that, like, okay, that's really not even nothing that's in even a thought pattern of being on the table. Do you see what I'm saying? And then, like I said, if we break this down, if we're saying different bloodlines, different tribes, different people tied to different lands, I always said back pay, and then if you factor in, I know it's all this stuff is made up. However, let's play the game. You got to factor in interest. You know what I'm saying, on the back pay, minimal rights stuff. You see what I'm saying? So the just for one, now you might have a few. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, overall, it would just have to be an astronomical. It just would have to be an astronomical like number. Like, it would just have to be a sensationally astronomical number. Or in terms of land, it would have to be a sensational. It would just have to be an absorbent amount of land. Like, and it's just something that's a tangible asset. Now, on the last show, we went through the debt from the aspect of again. Oh man, y'all get a sip, man. Just let's take a break, man. From the aspect of, and I know it's fluff, I know it's entertainment or whatever entertainment it is. However, I was telling a lot of people, when people, okay, we're so our credit score and staying with a good credit and not being in debt and creditors and just like all of this stuff that's the nuts and bolts of the infrastructure of this shit. You figure, deal me. However, overall, okay, this landmass, this corporation, the U.S., United, whatever your level of whatever you consider this to be, this area is in debt. This is why heavily. And then you have two sides to the debt. This is why we have to understand eco or economics as far as big business, as far as overhead spending, overages, etc. Just even if you want to, even if you want to apply for a job, or you know what I mean, or skill trade or whatever, you still have to understand your overhead expenses, expenditures, and environmental shit, and cost of living, and just shit. You hear me? In Massachusetts, you got to be goddamn asking for a minimum of $65 a motherfucking hour. You feel me? That's why I'm like, when people be out here, just you, fam, just you talking about some obsolete, when a brownstone is $5,000, or fucking when the last show we went over from 1913 to 1977, when you could turn your paper dollar, your dollar, in for gold, when you could turn it in for 1.505 grams of gold type shit. That's when motherfuckers is thinking. I guess that's when people are thinking way back whenever. So this obsolete, just when somebody say be a provider at this juncture, it's basically saying take on these expenses, whether it's emotional expenses, financial goddamn expenses, whatever. You know what I mean? Children is coming with it. I'm just talking about all the expenses that's coming with that one being, whatever that they have. You feel me? And then it's if they have children. Do you see what I'm saying? Huh? See? Huh? See, people ain't factoring that in. So if the income that this person or being, whatever type of income it is, I don't give a fuck what it is, hustles, they get a check, I don't give a goddamn what it is. And then their lifestyle of living and shit like that doesn't equate to what they are bringing in or working towards or etc. Then fam, and this is why relationships are business at this juncture, because if a person has debt, what they call debt, and I know it's made up shit, however, let's play the game. If people have a lot of debt, which is overhead expenses, that's reoccurring expenses, okay, and then they have a lot of that, and somebody's saying, come take care of these, come do this, you feel me? I mean, salute to the tricks, you feel me? Salute to the, and I get it. Salute to the one. Hey. Now, is that gonna be some long-term beneficial to you? That's some type of self-awareness assessments, individuals have to do. Let me get a sip. So when we factor in all these environmental situations, fam, we factor in, you got to factor in, and then like I said, even the ones that's the high earners, fam, this why a lot of individual women, whoever, thinking if whomever it is, you get a high earner or become a high earner, it's so much more easier. No, you have to be that much more disciplined. You have to be that much more frugal. You have to be that much more smart. You know what I mean? You have to be that much more savvy and etc. You see what I'm saying? So most high earners, such as different entertainers, 50 Cent, recently he broke, just to, add a little fluff to it. He broke up with his shit because she asked for 10 grand. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of women like these high earners, and they thinking these high earners are tricks. See, a lot of people, women, whoever, equate high earners to being tricks. And a lot of these people, dudes, if they are men, a lot of these dudes are not tricks, B. It's a difference. That's what I'm saying, where we get the confusion. Now, of course, I'm bringing this at a little fluff entertainment level, fam. You got to throw it in a little of that, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, factoring into the dating market type shit, you feel me? A lot of these dudes, he dumped shorty because she asked for 10K. That to 50 Cent, that ain't shit, you feel me? However, hey, that man, the situation with Tierra Marie, she owed him, she owed him 15K. He sued her, so I mean, hey, you thinking this, let me get this high earner, it's gonna be so easy. No. Hey, again, a high earner and a trick is two different things. I'm telling you now. And then like this one video I posted the girl said a lot of women get mad when a trick is not exclusive to them. But that's a whole other video. But yeah, this was just a little bit of laughter, a little bit of enlightenment. You know what I mean? Hopefully, whatever you use for. How will Trump's new laws decrease the national debt? His administration has introduced several incentives aimed at reducing the national debt. This is what we was covering. Now, okay. So you have the public side of the debt, and this is why I was saying, when people be like, hyping us up. I mean, and I understand, man. It gives people a reason to live. You feel me? A reason for a purpose. Of da 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 da. I get it. Or what most people say, a stream of income. Or you see what I'm saying? However, if the public debt, I need you to hear that. If the public, okay, not the private entities, not banks and whoever, if the public debt is 28.9 trillion. This is why a lot of quote unquote different whomever say debt slaves. Because that's why you need to check that show out, the public versus private shit, and start studying. Do it, do that. Just a suggestion. Start studying stuff like this. Get you some etymology books. Get you a couple Black's Law dictionaries. Let's see. Get you a couple economic books. You know what I'm saying? Get you. You know what I mean? You really gotta know this stuff, because all of this it's gonna factor into what? Your dating habits, your lifestyle habits, your handling of yourself, your basic habits, your basic necessities, your whatever. Then, like I said, I did a show on AI. You got to factor all of these environmental shit that's going on. So all of this extravagant wanting to trick off. I mean, I don't know what y'all are factoring in. I really don't. Unless you just rolling in it like that, you got it like that. What is you factoring in? You factoring in short term or long term? Because most people are just, instant gratification. So, let's see. The Gold Card Visa program, that's the recent joint. This proposal seeks to generate revenue by offering U.S. residents and a path to citizenship to foreign investors for a $5 million investment. So the card basically will be 5 M's. And this is the reason why I say we have to understand. And I know I'm saying this because we have to keep this in the fact that just don't put it too back far in the mental warehouse. Don't let it get too far back there. You figured me. When they kept printing those, whomever they are, you hear me? When they kept printing money and they took it off the gold standard, that's why this shit is how it is now, because they've done it since what? This is when we say cause and effect, the universal principles. We talked about that. I did a show on this. Universal principles and how it affects economics. I did a show on this. Economics, whatever. I did a show on this. The law of compensation and the rhythm and pattern. And if you are aligning with the laws of nature and the universe, this shit is gonna be fucked up when you have fucked up intentions. And when they those, whomever the variety of they are, you feel me, that continue to print money or print paper that is psychologically attached to a conceptualization of value that is called money, from 1971 to now, the present, whatever, what has it done? Has it benefited overall? Has it benefited microscopically? Yeah, it might have, again, gave instant gratification. This is why I be saying, yeah, it made it Yeah, it might have been an instant, oh yeah. But long term, it was fucking terrible to do that. They didn't say, well, let's put it on silver. Let's put it on copper. Let's put it on some type of goddamn mineral. It's something that's a tangible mineral. Okay, this is why you see the BRICS and others wanting to form their own currency, because it's like going to a homie or a colleague or a friend or a family member, or you in business with whoever, and these motherfuckers are paying you in monopoly dollar. Like literally, they have the board game money and they're giving it to you, and they're saying, yo, yeah, you looking at them like, yo, the money's red, green, purple, which yes, the money is different colors. That's what the Monopoly game is representing, different international colors for the money and chakras and different things, depending on what level you are. But yeah, yeah. So if it's not attached to something that we can turn in to get some sort of tangible goal, like some mineral, you see what I'm saying? It loses its what? Its value, and all that it's riding on is the psychological. That's why the last joint I did, I said it was just based on faith. It's just based on believing. That's why people say you believe shit. You gotta know. You feel me? Because that's what this dollar shit is based on. And what the reason why I get so passionate is because it's been a psychological brain fuck on so many different ways, B. It's been making motherfuckers envious of each other, yap each other, off each other, goddamn it, set each other back, undermine each other. I mean, this shit, you hear me? This conceptualization of this shit right here. That they knew that they shouldn't have kept printing if the shit wasn't attached to no mineral since 1977. The administration estimates this could raise between 5 trillion and 50 trillion, and that's still not okay. And okay, now when they raise that, what then? Like, what I'm saying is, how are they going to reinvest it back into the quote unquote, the people are supposed to be the government. So how are you going to invest it back into the betterment of the quote unquote overall environmental and the betterment, because that trigger down the people, etc. Because obviously it's been the Department of Government Dodge, led by the Elon guy, the newly established Department of Government Efficiency aims to streamline federal operations and reduce wasteful spending. Projected savings estimated at $65 billion. Okay, with plans to redistribute 20% of these savings to taxpayers through one-time $5. See, the thing is this. This is the reason why he got, the topic of getting rid of the federal tax or whatever have you came up recently, is because it's not the fact you're taxed, it's the fact people, beings, you, them, they, those are taxed multiple fucking times. That is the fucking problem, and that is called pimping, bitch. On a simpler level, you feel me? You're taxed multiple fucking times. And then the tax revenue is still not enough to cover the fucking debt owed to international investors. Huh? We just said on the last show, a lot of vets not getting their pay or their because again, the revenue that's supposed to be designated for that is in the negatives, 1.3 trillion. This is why there's no money. And then it's not even attached to anything. So then it became funny. It's not attached to a mineral. You could do so much with gold and minerals. You could do, I mean, you already know the different crafts and different things you could do for barter and trade with that and all of that. You hear me? You may as well even not even have a paper dollar system at all and just do barter and trade. You know what I mean? Because what I'm saying is, first of all, to manufacture even what people call a small business or a product or whatever, you have to outsource it through most international streams. You feel me? If you want to do a product or a service or something in large bulk proportion, you feel me, and grow and scale your shit at a reasonable rate. Do you see what I'm saying? So most instances, in this corporation, this area, whatever, to wholesale or manufacture certain shea butter, whatever products whatever stuff, if you're doing whatever skincare line, whatever you got, you see what I'm saying, most time it's expensive to get the enough wholesale overhead to scale your business at a reasonable rate. So it says a dividend $5,000 with a stimulus check. However, again, if it wasn't the taxation and you wasn't financially, first of all, the fucked up spending, the wasteful spending, and then you took the fucking gold standard. You took the gold. So okay, if you doing the gold cards, the question should be, or added to, or issued, or said that, okay, where are you getting the gold for the gold cards? Because are the cards going to be literally made of gold, or are we just calling it a gold card? Because if you're saying whomever the name is, gold card, is it going to be literally made of 14 karat gold, literally? And then, of course, you get the access, etc., etc. However, it's not going to be access to gold. Do you understand me? It's going to be access to a commodity that's not attached to gold. Do you get it? Or maybe somebody will catch that whenever. Okay. Proposed budget resolution. The House Representatives, with the person's support, have passed a budget resolution that includes a 4.5 trillion in tax cuts. And this is what you're seeing recently with the getting rid of whatever tax, and a 2 trillion in spending cuts. So this is what you're seeing. So again, if we don't understand economics, if we don't understand big business, if we don't understand how big companies move, if we don't understand how finances move, financial literacy, intellectual diversified portfolio of intellectual diversity. You feel me? I know that's woof. Say that 3 times. We them, they, those will be left confused about, and then a lot aren't confused. You know what I mean? Even in a simplistic level, most people are affected by what? Wasteful spending habits. You figure me? So this is just on a grander, large, crazy, dumbass level. You know what I'm saying? Of like wasteful type shit. You know what I mean? It's just, the shit is retarded type shit. You know what I mean? So, but then again, I said the public debt is 28.9 trillion. So are they gonna use some of that to again? And then it's saying, oh man, the thing is it going to reduce the debt to other outside investors. And then we gotta factor in the the intra-governmental debt. That means the debt the government covers on itself. So if both of the huge factors of this land, space, corporation, area, nice what you said, is in debt in both major areas, do you see what I'm saying? How in the fuck does this land, area, mass, this place, whatever you want to say it is, how is it going to thrive? So yeah, in the short term, yeah, it's going to be a lot of cutbacks, a lot of this, a lot of that, because there's a lot of people that's been riding. Unfortunately, some people been doing, they were saying about the Section 8 or whatever have you, or assistance, public assistance. Some people have been using it or quote unquote collaborating with it or using it in the right ways, and some have been a lot have been abusing it. You understand me? We're not gonna get into what ethnic group it is and all that shit. We'll do a whole nother show on that. I got that coming up. So yeah, and either way, it's still a financial burden when you get to business. Overall thriving and different things of that nature, and growth, even on a simplistic level. You feel me? All right, considerations and challenges. While these incentives aim to reduce the national debt, their effectiveness is subject to debate. The Person Gold Card Visa program experts question the feasibility of raising trillions through this program, citing limited demand and the unattractiveness of U.S. tax option. Again, see, this is again, you gotta factor this shit. So if you not making trillions, billions, millions, hundreds of thousands, and you down to the man, you better be factoring in your motherfucking overhead. That it ain't tricking if you that somebody said that shit on the show last night. It ain't tricking if you fucking got it, man. Okay. God damn, Summer Jam. God damn. Woo. And some people still saying shit like that. Hold on, let's get a small commercial break. Let's go. This is what a lot of platforms, black people, indigenous, the original people, tribes, whatever you say, this is what we need to be goddamn talking about and elevating on, B. I understand people gonna say, how you gonna tell people what they need to do? Okay. Yeah, I mean, because it's gonna smack the fuck out of you. It's gonna pimp your ass. It's gonna string you along. It's gonna smack the shit out you, or whatever it's gonna do, unless we, them, they, those are understand what's going on around us. You know what I mean? What's happening, the trickle down effects, and things of that nature. Let's see. It says experts question the feasibility of raising trillions through this program, citing limited demand and the unattractiveness of U.S. tax obligations on global income for potential investors. Those incentives, the accuracy of the projected 65 billion, and like I said, that right there could just go ahead and wipe out the public debt, get the public off the books, and then if the quote unquote people that's supposed to be okay, because again, the government's supposed to be the people. However, if these other people or whatever they are, you know what I mean, if they're not gonna do smart reinvesting and getting out of debt, out of different international, like they said, investors, you hear that word, and different things of that nature, then it really defeats the purpose. I mean, a lot of this shit it really defeats the purpose for real. However, I guess it is great for, it's great for the semantics. It's great for a show. You overdig me. 65 billion savings have been challenged, and there are concerns about potential inflationary effects of the proposed stimulus checks. Budget resolution. The proposed tax cuts could potentially increase the national debt. See, the proposed tax cuts could potentially increase. So again, we went over the reason why it was so important for this area, this landmass, etc., to stay on the gold standard, because they would have had to been disciplined in the spending, because you only have per each dollar this certain amount of silver, gold, or whatever reserve, bullion, whatever. You only have this certain amount. This is the only amount you can print, and that's it. And you have to manage that for that physical fucking year. You have to make it work. See? But then when you don't attach it to shit, okay, you have hyperinflation, you have disinflation, you have all of these different terms and words and shit that, you know what I mean, they gotta be created, you feel me? You gotta create all these words, you gotta create debt and shit, you hear me? You got to create all these different mechanisms now. Credit score shit and all this other shit. Because if it was we said earlier, if it was a better living wage, then most people wouldn't need no credit score. You would be able to just get them and save up a little bit for a little while or whatever and just cash out shit for the most part, or pay shit up faster. So you won't just be paying shit for 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 fucking years, whatever. And then they just collected what another created shit, interest and shit. Off of shit that's already debt. It's not even attached to no shit. It's nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So to continue to fucking print some shit is moronic. It was moronic then. It is moronic the fuck now. So yeah, I come in certain little different platforms. I hear different stuff. I understand, it's gonna be different levels of consciousness, like a fucking story building. You go figure, deal me. And every now and again, you gotta go to the main floors. You hear me? And within the main floors are gonna be a variety of different topics, ain't it? A variety of different rhetorical things. But yeah, so again, with the initial, yeah, it sounds good. Oh, tax cuts. Oh, we getting a check. Oh, bop, bop, bop. Depending on the spending habits of the public, if you're giving it right back to the ones that are misusing the shit to begin with, come on, Shimon. This is why people are harping on the fucking group economics. This is why for 40, 50 fucking years, whomever has been talking about that shit and been on it and just been on black people. You only spend your money only 6 hours around each other and shit like that, etc., etc. We just don't understand the vitalness of the shit. You know what I mean? And then factor it in all this stuff I'm even telling you about is that anyway that ain't even attached to shit. This is why other individual groups or ethnic groups can come in. They can set up their boutiques, they beauty supply stores, they bodegas, I'm not mad at them. It's just you gotta understand what the fuck is going on around you. Them, they, those. And then when you get energies like me, beings like this platform or spaces like this platform, there's because a lot of I share, because there's some variables there's man, a lot of platforms niggas just behind intellectual just arguments and shit. Whether it be intellectual, like highly intellectual shit, or like low vibrational intellectual shit. You know what I mean? So when we see commercials, debt creditors, something, it shouldn't even be no fucking debt to fucking begin with. We not even gonna get to the birth certificate, the straw man, we not even gonna get to that shit. You hear me? We just gonna stay basic as fuck with if these motherfuckers, them, they, whoever the fuck they were, you hear me? When they finally, you want to say colonized, they took shit over, they started running this shit, whatever you want to say, let's say on the basic terms, didn't fuck up the money, didn't fuck up, okay, I give y'all one of y'all, didn't fuck up the bag, you hear me? Then eventually when you got outside whomever, you gotta come back to like recent now, do a lot of cleanup shit. In summary, while the administration has introduced measures to address the national debt, and that's what I'm saying, not enough people talk about that shit. Niggas talk about dating, all it, and guess what? Guess what factors into dating, nigga? Guess what factors into your lifestyle, niggas? You feel me? Guess what's gonna factor into that shit? Huh? The motherfucking national debt. Guess what's gonna factor into all that babble ass talk that motherfuckers be talking about? Guess what's gonna factor into all of that shit? The national debt. Ain't it mine? Huh? Motherfuckers ain't talking about that. Motherfuckers feel so good. Yeah. I make this much. Yeah. Can you turn it in for some silver? Can you turn it in for some copper? Can you turn it in for some gold? Can you turn it in for something? Something nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You gotta have something. Motherfucker punch you in the mouth, ain't it, man? Huh? Let's take a little sip. Let's just take a little sip from a copper cup. Giddy up, giddy up. Take a sip from the copper cup. Huh? I told people when I be telling them this is good old advanced pimping, baby. Huh? Ain't it, baby? This is good old advanced. This is what they say, old money, new money. This is old and new advanced pimping. Huh? You talking about $1 in a dream. You talking about selling $1 in a dream, baby. Huh? You talking about American dream, baby. Ain't it, man? God damn. Woo! Woo! This is sensational, goddamn pimping. And you the fuck know it is too. You the fuck know it is too. Huh? And motherfuckers got a big melanin people to you get together and spend your money with each other, circulate, do a family business, do this, do that. Motherfucker, every year in and year out. Stop doing the holiday shit. Turn off, hey, your boy said turn the TV off, bitch. Ain't it? He said turn the motherfucking TV off, ho. Huh? Most of them ain't get that flow. Huh? Cause they what? They a lot of people at the bottom floor, baby. Why they say it's levels to consciousness? Huh? You don't think it's levels to comprehension? Ain't it, man? Ain't it? Come on with it. Come on with it. Let's get it. Their outcomes remain uncertain and are contingent upon various economic factors and legislation approvals. So even with this is why a lot of men are saying marriage is a business, because this whole, especially when you doing it through who? Through them motherfuckers. That's why you got to pay to get in it, pay to get out it. Huh? Come on with it. Come on the motherfucker with it. Y'all ain't ready for shit like this, man. Niggas say, I be telling you, B, they ain't ready for it, man. Just off of that basis alone, you gotta pay to get in it. You gotta pay to get out of it. Guess what? And do paperwork and sign shit in most instances. What is that called? That's a business transaction, nigga. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. You bugging. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Y'all be playing. Y'all be playing. And y'all be talking some mundane ass shit. And y'all be playing. Niggas be playing. That's what they be doing. Motherfuckers be playing themselves. We been playing ourselves. Talking about some goddamn one person supposed to be doing all this shit. One person supposed to be providing all this shit. I saw salute to Smooth, man. You know what I mean? The comedian, you know, last night on his live, motherfuckers having problems with the 50-50 and all that. You know, that's a goddamn revolving ass topic. You hear me? So it's like, now that I'm busting down all of the actual, what y'all say? What they say? The receipts. I got checks and balances, B. I got them checks and the motherfucking balances, baby. Huh? Shit. Motherfuckers just wanna then motherfuckers talking about going out on dates. How much you spending with what? Another motherfucking family company that's running your ass anyway? Huh? Just a quarter, motherfucker, you gotta do what? Pay for the access to them. Nigga, that is a business transaction, nigga. Niggas, man, y'all niggas, bro. I'm telling you, listen. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening right now. If it ain't for the character and the love and the oh, I love your smile. I love your smile. Remember that track back there? Remember that track back there? I love your smile, babe. When they actually made the songs and shit. Do 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 do. God damn it. Do 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 do. That's my rich people laugh. Do 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 do. Huh? Huh? That's why I give y'all my version. Do 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 do. I let you motherfuckers smile. Ain't it man? Ain't it man? That motherfucker shit about a business transaction. It don't even matter if it's a motherfucking day. That's a business transaction. Can you write that shit off on your taxes? It's a business transaction. And even if not, it's still a business transaction. Huh? Unless it's that, oh man, we doing something for free, quote unquote, free, you know, quote unquote, whatever your level of whatever that is, you hear me? Whatever that looks like in your mental brain space. Yeah. You know what I mean? Free, you hear me? Oh, we could do the walk in the park. We could do a walk in the museum. We could do you know, it's a free craft workshop. It's a, you know, we could do that, you know, in order to access each other, you know, because we say we're getting to know each other, but we're paying to access to get to know each other. So motherfuckers are paying to get to access to know a motherfucker. But this is not no business transaction. You gotta love the stupidity levels, baby. You gotta love shit like this. You got to love the goddamn talking points that so many goddamn places be talking about on this media shit. God damn. Debt slaves arguing amongst each other. Ain't that some shit? Debt slaves arguing amongst the fuck each other. Let that shit sink in. Huh? Let that shit the fuck sink in. Debt slaves arguing amongst the motherfuck each other and undermining each other and setting each other back and shit and all this other extra shit. And hold on, don't forget, and working for the other motherfuckers that's helping the shit go on. Oops. Do 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 do. I love your smile. You gotta love this type of goddamn level of fucking whatever you call this type of shit. Man. Come on with it. Say it with me. As I sip from my cup. One more time. Hold on, one more time. You got to be on a super loop. So when people, you gonna get offended when I say it's stupid. Don't this sound stupid as fuck? Don't it sound stupid as fuck? Yes or no? When you see this later or now, give me an answer. The stuff that I've literally gave you, the analysis, my freestyle flow, whatever, does this shit not sound stupid as fuck? On the fucked up spinning of these trillion motherfuckers, them taking the shit off the gold standard, but talking about they got a gold card. Goddamn, huh? Why not connect the gold standard back to the goddamn, the first? Why not correct the first fuck up first? Huh? No. Let me fuck it up more. Let's fuck it up more. Fuck it up more. Let's fuck it up more. Should the U.S. go back to the gold standard of money? Returning to the gold standard is a complex issue with both potential benefits and significant drawbacks. But isn't that with any and everything, it seems? Here's the breakdown of the key points. Potential effects of returning to gold standards. Now watch this. I need you to, if this shit contradicts itself, I need you to start catching this shit. Huh? Because when these motherfuckers that present shit to you on these commercials and these slogans and these different campaigns and shit and all this shit, you can overstand and catch them. Huh? It says potential benefits of returning to the gold standard: stability and inflation control. Did you hear that first one? Stability and inflation control. Since gold has intrinsic value, a gold-backed currency, henceforth, that's why you seeing the brick shit. So instead of doing tariffs or whatever, why not negotiate to get a deal with some more gold so you can put this shit back on the gold standard so you can really correct this shit? Huh? Huh? Somebody give me answers. I mean, I'm just a bystander, right? I don't be, hey. Hey, I'm just talking. Cause everybody got their opinion, so I'm just giving my opinion, ain't it? No, I'm giving my factual B. Ain't it, man? Could help prevent excessive inflation. Excessive. Now tell me that wouldn't help. Excessive inflation. And maintain long-term price stability. So that means on your favorite goddamn products, the products you go to the store to, and you know what I mean? And oh yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna do a show on black people and gambling. Oh man. We ain't even got over there. We ain't get over there. We haven't got over there yet. We have not the fuck got over there yet. Come on with it. Say it with me. And it doesn't matter what form of gambling it is. I mean, but we know I'm talking about the lottery. I'm talking about the one that's been around damn near the longest. Like as far as their some type of conventional setup type shit. You hear me? Or their type of setup. Their conceptualization. You know what I mean? Man. My Earth family fam. Man. You talking about millions over? You talking about hundreds of thousands? Let's not even do that. Let's say hundreds of thousands over. Let's say random families, man. I'm talking about scratch-offs, fam. And now what's new is what? The casinos. That's fairly new. That shit is fairly new. And then on your phone, we not even going to that show is gonna be send the fuck-sational. That show is gonna be send the fuck-sational. God damn. I'm telling you, we ain't talk. I did a joint on the church. B, man. Oh man. And all of these are mechanisms set up to do what? Pimp your motherfucking pockets, man. That's good old what? Old and new and mid-aged and advanced pimping. That's all four of them bitches. That's old pimping, middle pimping, advanced pimping, and super pimping. God damn. Woo! Why y'all ain't up in the uproar about this type shit? Huh? And then motherfuckers arguing about a motherfucking 50-50. Man, I love you. I appreciate you, but you gotta have, the opposite side of love is that tough love, baby. Hey, it's a polarity to that too, ain't it, man? Baby pop. God damn. Woo! I got the squirrel out here listening. My buddy, I be feeding my squirrel buddy. He out here listening to me on the show. I know you hear me out there, G. I know you hear me out there, G. Yeah, you hear me. God damn, man. Why they ain't telling them this, man? Huh? They just keep goddamn hyping them up, baby. Ain't it, man? Squirrel buddy. That's why he flapping his tail. He hear me. You hear me, G. You hear me. Ain't it, man? Gratitude for your presence, man. This was your landmass before all of us, ain't it, man? You and all the rest of the you know what I mean, animal creations and stuff. You know what I mean? The ones that's not robotically made and shit. You know what I mean? Can you hear me? But yeah, man, where y'all at, man? Come on with it. Come on with some comments, man. Cause I guarantee you right now, as I've been talking, is motherfuckers arguing over some some stupid shit. Some type of stupid shit. Some type of just, I'm not gonna say stupid. Their level of comprehension. And then some people overstand and they just psychologically be on some manipulate. But anyway, that's a whole nother lie. Man, it limits, watch this. Limits government spending. Governments would be restricted in their ability. Yeah, I did this on the show, but we gotta attach it to this one too. Part 2, fuck it. Governments would be restricted in their ability to print money, or what they saying is money. Reducing excessive spending. Reducing excessive spending. So earlier, what was the issue? What was one of the issues they say? It was what type of spending they were saying earlier, huh? They were talking about excessive spending, ain't it, man? They were talking about excessive fucked up dumbass spending and national debt accumulation, the matriculation, all the Asians, restoring confidence in the US dollar, a gold, silver, copper, one of them shits, ain't it, man? Among other minerals, but the ones that the main features, a gold-backed or whatever other mineral, a mineral-backed currency. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. A mineral-backed currency could increase global trust in the dollar and reduce reliance on what? Come on with it. It'll reduce the reliance on what? Fiat money. It'll do what? It'll do what? What they say back in the day, so almighty dollar. Hey, hey, hey. Ain't it, man? Really need it. Dollar motherfucking bills, y'all. Huh? Let's come on back with it. A mineral-backed currency could increase global interest. Because most of them probably got the gold anyway, but that's a whole nother lie. I mean, increase global trust and interest, whatever, trust, all that shit, in the dollar. And reduce the reliance on fiat money. Huh? This is going back to the gold standard, not the gold card. So again, are we fixing that shit, or are we putting Band-Aid on that shit? Are we doing a quick fix to that shit? What we really doing? Ain't it, man? What we really doing? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you donate. Make sure you share. Like you just don't care. Because you should. Hey, because you should, man. Because you should. Ain't it, man? Because all that generational wealth shit is going to be affected by everything of what I've been talking about the last few shows. Ain't it, man? Major drawbacks and challenges. Lack of sufficient gold reserves. So where the gold at? Where the gold at? Where the gold at? They say most of the gold dudes in the entertainment world is fake because a lot of the gold, the gold supply is what? It shouldn't be going on no fucking. Well, okay. Let's take that back. If you had your own fiat dollar and you could turn it in for a certain amount of gold melted down and made jewelry, then cool. Come on, talk to me. Come on, come on, Shimon. If you, Bill Cosby, you could go get a whatever amount of silver, copper, gold with the fiat to turn it in, like in certain countries, certain locations, they're starting up. Then it would be on some, okay, I can see the jewelry and all this other shit. Ain't it, man? So that's why it's a lack of gold sufficient reserves. The United States does not have enough gold to back all dollars in circulation. Excuse me. And you know why that is? Why is that? Come on. Shimon. What we say earlier? Shimon. Let's intellectually Shimon. Because they dumbasses did what? Come on, Shimon. Kept printing the shit. Because they kept printing the shit. When they took it off the gold supply. Huh? So yes, you gonna have an absorbent amount of paper fiat dollars that will exceed the gold reserves because what? You tell me why. Tell me why ye. Tell me why ye. Now, the U.S. does not have enough gold to back all the dollars in circulation. So we just address why. But you should be asking why. And why don't they compensate it with another mineral? Ooh, isn't that a deeper question? Why don't you, okay, you run out of gold, where the silver at? Where it's at? Where the minerals at? Where it's at? Where it's at? This is why original penny costs the value, quote unquote, in those dollars costs a certain amount for an original copper penny, because most of the quote unquote coins now are made with less percentages of whatever have you, copper, silver, whatever. The rest of it's just shit. Huh? Shimon. Shimon with it. Let's get it. If the gold standard were reinstated, the price of gold would have to increase drastically. But why would it have to increase drastically? We already answered that. I'm just making sure you right there. I'm making sure you with me now. So when you leave this presentation and you see all the how blah 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 and the news and shit, and they talking shit and they talking money and deficits and shit and cuts and shit, you could be like, all right, those things. You know what I mean? And hope you do further verification. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I may not know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? At all. Okay. Or the money supply would have to do what? Come on with it. Come on with it. Shimon. What would the money supply have to do? Come on, fill in the blank. Shimon. I love these words and shit, these spells and shit. Come on, Shimon. It would have to do what? This is when shrinkage actually is a good thing. The money supply would have to do what? Shrink. Now, intellectually take that drink. Ain't it, man? Intellectually take that motherfucking drink. So many motherfuckers just move by that dollar, baby. Hey, in order for shit to get corrected, they gotta shrink that bitch in circulation. Ain't it, man? God damn. If it's not attached to a fucking mineral. You gonna give them, they, those, or go whomever are gonna apply, my bad. They're gonna apply for this gold, whomever they are, gold card. Then you gonna tax me with shit that's not attached to the fucking mineral that's on the name of the card. Yeah. Come on with it. Come on, just say it. Come on. Come on. Hey, woo, 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 woo. You gotta love it. Eco or economic rigidity. A mineral-backed currency would limit the Federal Reserve ability to respond to economic crises, recessions, depressions, or financial crashes. But however, why would it be any of those things though? If you're not fucking up the money? Huh? And if it's attached to the mineral and you only have a certain amount to print and circulate, how is that gonna? Then people would just have to do what? Barter and fucking trade, ain't it, man? Huh? Shimon. That's why those people are the shit that saved up big ass water jugs or whatever of coins from different years. Yeah, the dollars, yeah, that's cool. But I hope you save some coins from these different eras, because a lot of these coins, if it's an original coin dependent, is worth what they get. Anyway, so yeah. A mineral-backed currency would limit the Federal Reserve ability to respond to eco or economic crises. All of the stuff I just said. Since money supply growth would be tied to gold production or mineral production. This is why it's a intellectual conflict of interest for other land masses, which we call Africa, whatever, for y'all to be crying when y'all have so many plentiful, and they do over here too. However, like coltan or whatever, and y'all have so many plentiful natural resources, and you are just allowing motherfuckers to just take your shit, and then these motherfuckers that's running the shit is allowing, partnering with the motherfuckers to take the shit. Whatever natural resources y'all have, and you just let motherfuckers take your shit, huh? On whatever level. Dig that shit with a shovel. What you mean? All you got to do is be in a certain area in that landmass, Kemet, Africa, whatever have you, and you get minerals they just right there. Okay, don't worry about it. And you just let motherfuckers just take your shit. And just, yeah, for these things we talking on now. But yeah. Let's see. Deflation risk. Historical evidence suggests that economics under a mineral standard experience periods of deflation, which can make debts harder to repay and slow economic growth. Well, let's come on and let's unpack that, huh? You shouldn't be in debt in the goddamn motherfuck first place, bitch, cause you the fuck created it, goddamn it. You created debt slaves. You created all these pretty ass words, interest, debt, all that shit, all of that shit. You created different smaller chains of franchises to facilitate the shit. Financial institutions. You hype people that go to the goddamn these different colleges. Most of them don't have the upfront whatever to pay for the shit, so you hype them to be in debt. Then most of them aren't able to get a livable wage without the goddamn what they call degree of knowledge. No, my fault. Not degree of knowledge, but degree of education. You know how degrees have many different temps, many different levels. Yeah. However, we're talking about paper degrees. We're not talking about Celsius and shit like that. You know what I mean? Measurements and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Yeah. However, they put that level of degree with a value on the market. So whatever your career path, and you have whatever many degrees, you have a certain ceiling salary that you get paid in that market. Correct? Huh? I'm not talking about if you self-employed. We're talking about the ones that go to school, you want to make a certain amount of money, something, and you want to do something, and you know, capitalize on that level of degree, or level of education degree. Did you know? Did anybody know that you got to be making 116,000 in fucking Massachusetts, fam? I mean, that right there should be like, what the motherfucker, ain't it? Let's get to it so we can wrap it up. Which can make debts hard. Okay, we got that one. Harder to repay and slow economic. See, economic growth will grow because it's going to be barter. It's going to just be through barter and trade. That's it. whether it's services, whether it's physical products, whether it's etc. Huh? All right. International trade complications. Most countries operate on a fiat currency system. Switching to gold standard, which they're talking about the BRICS anyway. Which they're talking about doing the BRICS anyway. Which they're talking about doing the BRICS anyway. Which they're talking about doing the BRICS anyway. Ben ain't talking about shit. They're doing it. They're actively. Just recently, there's a video of all the quote unquote African or whatever have you, that landmass over there. The leaders getting invited to one of the places, them other places that got a lot of the debt that's from over here, that owns a lot of the debt from over here. They're having a massive meeting with all these fucking leaders, well, all 54 continents or whatever leaders or something. Let that shit process. So yeah, it be seeming like over here, oh yeah, they aligning with this person. However, what are these other beings that are heading the idea of BRICS? Who are they aligning with? In at what rate? Oh, you want to back out the BRICS there? Okay, we got South Africa. We just get more of what? Come on, Shimon. The place with the most what? Shimon. God damn it, Shimon. Tell me this ain't smart alignment. You talking about smart collaboration, smart alignment, smart willing and dealing, smart, etc. Not only if we can get the South, if we can get North, South, East, if we get all what the ones that run that shit in a what a mastermind meeting or whatever they do, whatever they call it, you hear me? And yeah. Cause what? Different China, Japan, whoever, their funding is already what? Over there. God damn, they not overstanding. They look. So if that landmass over there don't snap out of it, other than Haiti or whatever, if that landmass over there don't snap the fuck out of it and get them motherfuckers, whoever the fuck ass people is, this whatever, they look like them, unfortunately. Anyway, the U.S. abandoned the gold standard in 1971. My bad, I said 77. Under President Nixon, to allow greater monetary policy flexibility. So basically to pimp motherfuckers. Since then, the dollar has remained the world's dominant currency, and the U.S., which is really, again, is deducting. Okay. The U.S. has been able to manage economic growth despite inflation concerns. So how do you manage economic growth if it's inflation? How are you growing when you in debt to other whomever? They say investors. Okay, say investors, whatever. Partners, investors, whatever. While the gold standard offers stability, ooh, motherfuckers don't need that, huh? It also creates economic constraints. So, okay, what are those constraints that may not be practical in today's complex globalized economy? Why? But why is it complex today, though? Okay. Instead of a full return to a mineral standard, return to a mineral, some propose a hybrid system. Now, with the machines that they have to do credit cards, you mean to tell me you aren't able to make a gold flaked leaf money? You aren't able to put or a certain level of gold flake on the fiat money? Is that what you're saying to me? Is that what you're saying to me? You're saying to me $1, what they call bill, fiat bill, whatever, you aren't able to infuse a little bit of gold around the edges, little gold flakes and shit. You know what I mean? Some goddamn silver or something. You know what I mean? You ain't able to do that shit, man. We talking about, we ain't talking about get a whole gold coin. We talking about just infuse. Huh? Because other than that, you're going to lose, baby. Huh? Infuse. They got printer machines that print out the dumbass meat and all the fuck shit, ain't it? Huh? Ain't it? So you mean to tell me you don't have a machine that can print out a low percentage of gold, but it's gold nonetheless? Because we know you have to print out so many of them, or you have to create whatever, so many of them. So you mean to tell me you can't put some gold flake around the edges, or, around, in the deck, within the little, the drawing and shit, and it'd be point something gram of gold on the shit, or point something gram of silver, huh? That would give you flexibility of money, because you could have some silver flake money, some silver leaf money, because I'm calling that actual money, not paper. You are actually a mineral within the presentation of that paper. So now it actually has value. And then you can have your copper leaf or copper flake, call it copper leaf money. Whatever tangible mineral it is that is a tangible fucking mineral. Or you could have smaller coins. $1 gold coin is small like the penny. You could increase it a little bit to the size of the nickel and have the $5 gold coin, correct? I mean, am I bugging? Am I bugging or what? What are we saying here? What are we saying here? I'm just saying about I'm just freestyling some shit. I ain't even reading shit. You hear me? And then just go up to the quarter, the 25 or the 50-cent piece. You feel me? And then people say, well, that would just be so many coins. Okay, great. You have a certain amount of coins in circulation, and you have a certain amount of gold, silver, and copper flaked or copper leafed, or copper flake or copper infused, or a mineral infused money in circulation, or fiat in circulation also. You have to create the same dynamic as you did when you fucked it up. But now you can diversify it with other minerals. Huh? God damn. This is Summer Jam right here, baby. This is Summer Jam. The U.S., this landmass corporation, whatever, has struggled with. Why you struggling though? Why you struggling? I thought this was the milk and honey and all the money. Huh, baby? I thought we got to make all the money, huh? Woo, 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 woo. I thought, what you doing struggling with you the milk and honey and all the money, baby? Huh? The U.S. has struggled. What you doing struggling? With maintaining a reasonable living wage. How you struggling with that though? 4 decades? Wow. It's been that long? They They saying a livable. They're not saying a thriving wage. They ain't saying motherfuckers goddamn balling out wage and shit. They saying a basic necessity goddamn wage. Ain't it, man? But they not holding you back. In certain ways, you know they are. Oh man, woo 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 woo. What we gonna do? For decades, with wages lagging behind the cost of living. Is it really? Here's an overview of the timeline and key factors. When was the last quote unquote? This is a great question. This is what y'all should be having on a lot of y'all platforms. Today. When was the last quote unquote reasonable living wage? That's what y'all melanin, indigenous, black, all y'all people that's talking all this other ass shit. Why not start there? Not for your children, not for your wifey, boo, for you as the individual being, goddammit. Huh? Okay. Many economists argue that the last time. You ready? You ready? Are you got them ready? Get ready to motherfucking night. We gonna make this motherfucking live on goddamn live to remember, ain't it, man? Damn. We gonna make this stream the goddamn stream to remember. Many economists argue that the last time, and it shouldn't even be an argument. However, okay, the U.S. had a truly, you ready? You ready now? I'm just making sure you ready. I hope you writing this shit the fuck down, cause this gonna factor in to everything that's what that goes motherfucking around. I missed that song back in the day. And the world goes round and round, round and round. Ooh, we come on with it. We go round and round and round. What? Say what? And what we looking for is what? Still is motherfucking sound. And what the fuck we looking for is what? Still the motherfucker isn't found. God damn. Woo! I know that song better have so much more meaning to you right now. Send me a little percentage for that right there. Ain't it, man? I'm talking about the people that own the track, that own the song. Make sure you donate. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share to the platform. Had a truly reasonable living wage. Now watch this. What is a reasonable living wage? Let's do that real quick. So just in case, where wages kept pace with productivity and the cost of living. So that is a reasonable living wage, okay? All right. So we covered that, okay? A reasonable living wage is what? Wages kept that keep pace with productivity and the cost of living. All right. So when was the last time? When was it? Y'all give me a year. You give me a year. You give me an era. That's why I was telling people when I be saying this shit was fucked up before even a lot of us was thought about. Ain't it, man? Before somebody did the Uchi Wally Wally, Uchi Bang Bang. Ain't it, man? And brought you in this dimension. Or we chose whoever to come into this dimension. The reason why a lot of people bask in the euphoria of the what? 1970s. Let it goddamn fucking-nate. The last time it's been a reasonable, we're not saying a thriving, we are not saying a balling out, whatever other shit you want to, y'all got, slango, living wage. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a reasonable living wage. Was 19 motherfucking 70. So yes, that's why black towns were thriving, regardless of the other quote unquote bullshit, because the structure and the overhead fuck shit wasn't all the way set in place. And the hyperinflation and the debt and all of these new brand, these very new words, interest rates, shit like that. Huh? Talk that shit to me, B. Talk shit. Talk it to me. Walk it to me, B. Let's really spit this motherfucking goddamn intellectual pimping. Huh? Because a lot of motherfuckers are simping. Huh? A lot of motherfuckers get donations for hyping motherfuckers up to the fuck shit, ain't it? And misinfo or half of the info, and not even half. Them niggas got less than half. Them motherfucking Negus or whoever, they got less than half. Ain't it, man? 1970s, strong wage growth. The minimum wage, when adjusted for inflation, was at its peak. So they even had inflation then. So it was set up then. The bullshit was then. Because we forget, that's right around the time and space that they what? Kept printing this shit, because when they took the mineral, they took the mineral off the fucking dollar. So they had to come up with what? Shimon. Terminologies to back the bullshit, to facilitate the bullshit, to corroborate whatever you need. Was at its peak in 1968, $1.60 per hour, equivalent to now what did it just say? 1968 is a what? $1.60 per hour, which equates to about the $14 per hour today. This is the 1968 to 68 and up. Huh? Motherfucking huh? This is why the detriment to the black towns, and that it was, it was the physical and the fucked up shit, yeah. But it was the generational wealth that it fucked up. As well. The bombings, the burning towns, the flooding shit, whatever. Yes, it's some melanin towns, and they want a lot of them. They don't want to take that shit. If it is melanin, or they selling they shit, because a lot of melanin black indigenous people want to always make a what? Come on. Been sold on what? Making a quick what? Come on, nigga. Quick buck the fuck. Huh? A quick buck. Sell grandma house. Sell whatever tangible asset. Sell granny, grandma, uncle, James, goddamn granddaddy, Nana, whoever, sell that shit, sell the land, just give it all up. And then if you gonna give it up, then you giving it up for way less than future market value. Huh? Talk some shit to me. Talk some shit to me. Talk some shit to me. Huh? Huh? So yeah, they gonna lowball you with an offer because what? That's where they place a lot of the money than motherfuckers. They created a whole system to keep motherfuckers financially goddamn illiterate. So goddamn right, they gonna goddamn give you a lowball motherfucking offer. Because most melanin people, as soon as they see a couple M's, they like, oh wow, I got a couple M's. No. You didn't factor in the future profits of that area, in that idea, that land, that house, that whatever. Or if they trying to run a fucking strip mall through that bitch or whatever. Oh, let me get equity in whatever you building. Niggas ain't hearing me. They ain't hearing me. They ain't see, they not ready. They not ready. Nope. I don't even want the check. I want equity in whatever. I don't give a fuck if it's a solar panel, goddamn system shit. I don't give a fuck if you running a freeway through this bitch. I don't give a fuck if you running 99 strip malls through this hole. I don't give a fuck if you building 99 resorts through this bitch. If you want this motherfucking house, land, this area, my granddaddy, grandmama, property, okay, let me get the percentage. I need to forever get paid off of what the fuck you trying to take from me. Huh? Because obviously you see more value than what? Finish it. Finish it. Then they motherfucking see. Ain't it? Huh? Huh? Wages grew alongside worker productivity. A single income household, which a lot of talking points on a lot of dating and black and melanin whomever, dating whatever, especially melanated. Income household could afford a home, healthcare, and education. A single income, a single. Let's go to the 1980s. Now, since we want to take it step by step, what leading up to all this bullshit ass talk now. 1980s, wage stagnation. That's when the 80s babies, a lot of us came through here, 70s and 80s, ain't it? And this is when the bullshit, started to speed the fuck up, ain't it? Okay. Wage stagnation begins. The 80s. Wage stagnation begins. Write these fucking notes down. Let's take a little commercial break. Oh, Cosmic Mind UV, Univision, Unite Your Vision, B. Huh? Then you can make decisions and unite your vision. Check it out. Soul Searcher, SOL, Searcher Services, B. If you having problems or situations or lituations and you're seeing spirits, you seeing extraterrestrials, you seeing stuff from the other dimensions, you hear me? You getting voices, you getting thought patterns, all that other great stuff, you hear me? She can decipher a lot of that because she offers services as a medium. That's one of her services, a life coach, medium, and things of that nature. So the who you contact for those services is Yeezus, YEEZSUSSOL, love, on the IG or the book or whatever have you. You see what I'm saying? She also has her vegan menu. She has her Cosmic Soul Eats vegan menu. You see what I'm saying? With all of her excellent quote unquote vegan soul food type of options. She does catering, she does special events. Salute to the Mushroom Man, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the ones doing it, you know what I'm saying? You know, she has her first product, by the way, also her walnut meat. So if you want a substitute for the pause, no homo fellas, if you want a substitute for the beef and shit like that and all that type of shit like that, she has the walnut meat. So make sure you inbox and contact her for all of her products, services, etc., consultations, etc. Let's see, we have my brother Hirsch Dirt. You see what I'm saying? He does taxes. If you need your taxes done, go check him out. HERSH space DERK. Check him out. He can get your taxes done. He can get you, you want a lot back type shit. You know what I mean? Let's see. What else we got? What else we got? Let's see. What we got? I was saying Grand Sheik, you know what I mean? Check out Grand Sheik, man. You know, he can get you status correction. He can get you learning jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? What else they got over there? If you on child support, you know what I mean? Overstanding those legalities, you overdig me. So any type of, system stuff, structural stuff, you see what I'm saying, that you going through, he can help you overstand understand the paperwork side and the legalese and different things of that nature. So make sure you check him out. What else we got? Dr. Copeland, DOCTAH, doctor. You see what I'm saying? Copeland, you see what I'm saying? Make sure you check him out. He has all his services and different things of that nature. Holistic services. He also does house calls and different things of that nature. Let's see. Fuck it, man. Check out Marcus Young Bangs. You see what I'm saying? In-house production for all your media and, all of your different graphic media, your graphic design, and he's a musician also. So, you know what I'm saying? Check him out. You know what I'm saying? His entertainment name or whatever have you, alias is Young Bangs. You feel me? Check him out. All this stuff is coming up. Check out the collaborations. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hello, everybody. Check out the Acre Boys, man. Acre Boys over there IG. Acre Boys with Z's at the end. Just like with Cosmic Mind, Z's and Acre Boys, you know what I'm saying, at the end. They're you know what I mean, just go check them out. You know what I mean? Check out what they got. They're helping the melanin, indigenous, or whatever, have people acquire land, elevate their knowledge on it, etc., etc. Also go check out We Buy Black, you know what I'm saying, .com. They have all a surplus of melanin, indigenous, black, etc. owned and operated products and services, toilet paper, to toothbrushes, etc. All right, what else we got?
Cosmic Mind Services. I'm gonna start writing these other ones down. However, it's a few more I want to get to. I'm gonna do a whole live on indigenous, melanated, black, and owned and operated industry businesses. So that way we can get some type of smart collaborations. And also melanin, black, indigenous people. Salute to I forgot the young Haru. Oh man, something, the Melanin King or some shit like that. The melanated or black or whatever have you, young Haru, that is, you see the videos of him teaching the children how to do mechanic shit under the hood and da 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 da. He just arranged an event where basically like a Shark Tank type of event where investors or whatever direct investors came to invest in young children's entrepreneur ideas. So this is what I keep saying. We have all of these other forums, fam, and I know it is a need for them. The relationship crap, the da 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 da. You feel me? But let's start having some type of investor forums. You feel what I'm saying? Whoever your people are, in whatever have you, your local whatever, or just your people that are just angel investors, silent investors, whatever, whoever, have an investment form where you have different age, or quote unquote, what they call number or age groups. You have your children's, section with the idea, where you have the young children all the way up to the adolescent and the teen, and then you have your young adults, and then you have your joint for a couple of ideas for your adults. So you have those type of events and conferences and shit like that. And a lot of you people that have the money and the resources and y'all rolling in the dough like that, don't be gatekeepers and be down to come to events like that and invest directly into, you know what I'm saying, directly, not having to go fill out applications and all. No. Cut the motherfucking right then. You feel me? Cut the motherfucking shit. No extra right. So the investor should be already coming with a certain amount of money. They already have to invest on hand. What's come with the paperwork or whatever else. However, come with that swallow too. Come with that investment too. So these are the type of events we need to be getting together. If you want to speed up group economics and investing in each other and all of that, then that's the way you can find out about what other great ideas and other groups won't be exploiting our youth. And because I binge watch Shark Tank, and it's a lot of youth that got to go on there because they getting it in the community. However, it's not enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of those type of environments, you feel what I'm saying? Where they could just go ahead and get that direct funding. And they ain't got to go through no bunch of paperwork, fucking runaround shit. You hear me? All right. With Reagan era, 1980s wage stagnation. With Reagan era policies like tax cuts for the wealthy, okay. The degradation and degradation wage growth for middle and lower income workers slowed. So this is when stuff started to it started to impact this is where the trickle down effect starts. All right, this is why the universal principles of correspondence and polarity and all this shit is important. The minimum wage was not adjusted, you hear that, to keep up with inflation. So at least raise the wage. If you gonna print phantom money, at least pay people more, because it's not attached to a fucking mineral anyway. Retardation. 1990s, slight improvements, but rising costs. So how is it improvements if it's rising costs? Because what? Go ahead. The economy grew and wages saw some improvement under Clinton, but housing and healthcare costs began to rise sharply. So this is why healthcare is more. Again, when you do the cause and effect, see, Comparison and contrast, you see, over a certain duration of space, or what they would call in science hypothesis and shit. You feel me? This is an economic hypothesis and economic audit and overview of the years of the fuck shit that's been going on, and why we in the most beings or whatever in the present, whatever. The 2000s, the wage gap widens. Okay, so we weren't, melanin, indigenous people, whatever, wasn't practicing group, was practicing group economics way more in the 70s. Then they implemented a lot of shit. Then, you know what I mean? Then the shit started. You feel me? Then when the money started getting shorter, then motherfuckers started giving up on these black towns or whatever, and then started wanting to work for other motherfuckers. And instead of investing in each other, most instances, a lot of people wanted to what? They wanted to go to this other place or these other wherever companies or wherever to work for them, and that funneled that more revenue back to the what? That original town. But anyway, so you have to factor that in too. The wage gap widens. Productivity continued to increase, but wages did not keep up. Housing and college tuition costs skyrocketed. This is the 2000s. Please write these shits down or go back and listen to this shit. Making it harder for workers to afford a middle-class lifestyle. That's a middle-class lifestyle. I want a motherfucker make 300,000. I want my Motherfucker don't want to help build shit. Motherfucker, you got to provide everything. You got to do everything. And then you got the dudes, yeah, I love to do everything. The idiocy. You're gonna be all right, though. We gonna get there. We gonna fucking get there at some juncture. You know what I mean? 2010s, cost of living crisis. The 2010s, cost of living crisis. The federal minimum wage of $7.25 set in 2009 lost significant purchasing power. No shit. Most Americans, most of a lot, needed multiple jobs. No shit. Or dual incomes. No shit. Households to afford basic necessities. Huh? So this is why people are saying, what the fuck you bringing to the fucking table, bitch? And if you bringing a table, great. That's great. What resources are you bringing to share and collaborate and merge with a bigger fucking mission? Huh? And to make a more comfortability lifestyle, and too many motherfuckers want to keep up with trends and fake shit and shit too, materialism shit. That's what's keeping my motherfuckers fucked up too. What they say back in the day, keeping up with the Joneses and whoever, the James and shit, the Jeffersons, whoever. Let me see. Most Americans need. Okay, we got that. 2020s. Let's go. You ready? All right, 2020s, wage increases versus inflation. Some cities and states have raised minimum wages, 15 plus. This way in the 2020s now. Now imagine how much quote unquote wealth could have been invested or accumulated from the 1970s all the way up to the 2020s. If it was just a fucking decent wage and the shit was rising with the productivity and them printing the fucking shit not attached to anything. 15 plus, but inflation, especially post 2020, has eroded purchasing power. The gap between wages and wage classes and living costs is at its widest in modern history. So again, yes, black people are starting businesses. However, is it closing the fucking wealth gap? So it sounds great to be saying, oh, generational wealth and all of this shit. But I mean, however, How much should a living wage be today? All right, you ready? Are you fucking ready, yo? You ready to write this down? How much should a living wage be today? MIT's living wage calculator estimates, or wherever you go get the shit calculated at, that a single adult with no children needs around, this is with no children, okay? You ready? Needs around, this is why you got to round it up, needs around $20 to $25 per hour without children. Huh? Watch this. To afford basic, are you ready? Basic necessities in most states. You ain't balling out. You just getting by. So that's why I say I don't even know how some people are fucking even existing. If this is saying for a single by themselves. So yes, people gotta depend on fucking they leaning on because these motherfuckers. Oh my God. This is why it's a conundrum clusterfuck. It's a conundrum fuck. Get a sip. Get a little sip, man. God damn. In high cost areas like NY City or Cali, that number rises to $30 to $40 per hour. Once again, we said around that, which means if you at the $30 mark, you need to be asking for $35 to $36. If you're at the $40 range, you need to be asking for $46 to $47. Damn near really 50. So if motherfuckers can't afford to pay a livable wage, what make motherfuckers think they can afford to just give niggas lump sum of fucking reparations? Are we asking ourselves these questions? No, they're not. They aren't. Boyce Watkins, if you hearing me, I be seeing your lives. Let's collab. I be in your comments. People always want you to join. Look, I got a space, you got a space, let's collab. That's equal exchange, G. And I got, I don't want to keep bragging. You know, you see the intellectual bandwidth. You see what's up with it. So what's going on? We can do the books, the stats, the freestyle way. Let's let the players play. Ain't it, man? Come on, man. All y'all financial gurus and all that shit. Come on, man. Yes, tell them what's affordable. Yes, what's available. Grants. Also, you need to talk about the motherfucking debt, not just personal debt. How about public debt? That's the debt. Them, they, those as a collective own, have, etc. Huh? Motherfuckers going to job. These niggas talking about how much? Okay. While wages have technically risen over time, which, I mean, what do you mean by risen? What, a quarter? Do you see what I'm saying? They didn't say significantly. The last time they truly, you ready?
The last time, I mean, goddamn, the last goddamn, do you remember the goddamn time and space and era? Even though time don't exist the most, some people say time don't exist, it's just space. I got you. Let's play the game. The last time they truly aligned with the cost of living was the late what? Come on with it. 1960 to early 1970s, fam. Huh? And y'all motherfuckers out here still talking about this obsolete ass, stupid ass shit. When it comes to financially dealing with each other, dating each other, courting, whatever you want to call that shit. Because all of it, again, is still business transaction when you got a... Anyway, okay, we already went over it. So I'm not even about to get worked up again over that shit. Because motherfuckers is something else. I'm going to just give you that. Motherfuckers are something else, fam. Since then, inflation, housing, healthcare, which obviously y'all are seeing, a lot of them, those are seeing and knowing and feeling it, and what they call education costs have far outpaced wage growth. So them not reinvesting in the real government, which is the people, has what? Just fucked them over. Them, those. This system, this matrix, this corporation, this landmass, the great old US of A, the land of milk and honey, all this bull ass shit. That's a campaign slogan. Oops. Y'all forgot you got different versions of campaigns. Let me don't see. We not even gonna get off into that. We not even gonna get it because they not gonna get there. They not gonna get there. They're not gonna get there. Living wage overview. A living wage is here we go. You ready? A living wage is the income necessary, not a fucking option, not your fucking opinion, not no fucking maybe, not no we might. No. Necessary for individuals or families to meet basic needs. Now I see why motherfuckers wrapped up into materialism, because motherfucker get that dopamine kick from that materialistic shit, and you know that tokenism and illusion and inclusion and status and all this fake shit, and then motherfuckers, man, is the income that's necessary for individuals or families to meet basic needs such as housing, food, healthcare, and transportation. People just say you just need food and shelter. That's what most motherfuckers say, right? That's what most beings say, right? That's what most people say, right? Huh? Boy, this programming go deep, don't it? Okay. You need the 4 essentials. Even if it's holistic, whatever healthcare you considering, you figure deal me. And some sort of form of transport motherfucking station, whether you getting you a bike, goddamn, scooter, you know, whatever. Huh? Okay. Without external assistance. So let's go over it again. A living wage is the income necessary for individuals or families to meet basic fucking needs. So if you don't understand this, yes, you gonna argue. Yes, you gonna lead into divorce rates. Yes, you gonna be breaking up. Yes, you gonna keep bouncing from motherfucking to motherfucker to motherfucker to opportunities to just check and trying to be checked with a check. Huh? Okay. To meet
basic needs such as housing, food, healthcare, and transportation. Those four. Without external assistance. This amount varies significantly based on geographic location and household composition. Huh? Everybody be wanting to have these wild amounts of children, not overstanding their financial liability, G. I know we want to be, oh, it's all precious and no. But it's a motherfucking financial goddamn, it's a financial obligation. They got to go to your what? Overhead. Oops. Whether it's the ones you create or the ones motherfuckers are bringing in. Oops. Huh? Boy, I tell you. It ain't tricking if you got it. Yes, it is. It's still tricking. Now you tricking and you stupid. You got it and you should know better, and you still tricking? That means you stupid as fuck. Oops. Motherfuck oops. Living wage by state. The required living wage differs markedly across states. For instance, according to data from Zipper, the annual living wage for a single adult with no children is highest in the District of Columbia at $67,867 This is for with no fucking children. So if you planning to have children, you have to do what? Increase your fucking see, they not getting it. And see, they thinking this shit is such this love. And love, we love. Oh, love and feelings. Oh, the love, the feelings, love. That's why they call it struggle love. Ain't it for a reason, man? Ain't it, man? God damn. By yourself in DC. By yourself in DC. You have to be making $67,867 fucking dollars by yourself. Did you hear what the fuck I said? So again, we know in their math system, round it up. So 68K. Hawaii, this is gonna blow your shit. This should blow your shit. Pause, fellas. Followed by Hawaii. How the fuck? Well, we know why. Let me not ask that goofy question, rhetorical question. Some of them I ask on purpose, just to spark your fucking, you know what I mean? Followed by Hawaii. Who would have known that Hawaii is only 60,700? Ain't that something? But it's still high as fuck for someone with no children by themselves. Well, some would say that's reasonable. Okay, let's say it's reasonable. But that's before taxes. Huh? And Massachusetts at basically 60,000 by yourself. Conversely, states like Mississippi, Arkansas have lower living wage requirements reflecting differences in the cost of living. So don't tell me the environment not going to fucking affect you. Y'all sound fucking stupid. Living wage by city. Urban areas often have higher living wage requirements due to increased cost of housing and services. Example, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's living wage calculator provides detailed insights into the living wage needed in various cities and countries across the U.S. So before you traveling anywhere, international, whatever, you need to be calculating the cost of living in the wage that you will need to make and round it up. Huh? Comparing living wages to minimum wages. In many regions, the standardatory minimum wage falls short, no shit, of the calculated minimum wage. It falls short of the calculated minimum wage. So that means motherfuckers is doing what? Come on, talk to me. Come on, give me the simplistic. They giving you what the motherfuck they want to give you. Oops. So tell me that's not pimping. Motherfucking oops. Whether it's you don't know your value or what? Huh? Okay. This gap highlights the financial challenges faced by low-wage workers striving to meet basic living standards. So stop arguing with people that don't have financial literacy. Men, women, I don't give a fuck. Tranny, whoever you are. Stop arguing with intellectually dumb motherfuckers. Oh man, you work at this job or wherever, or you got this, you self-employed or you whatever, you only make that. Man, look, you better get a higher. You better tell them bring you a higher love. You better tell them bring you a higher goddamn overstanding, or bring their ass a higher overstanding, ain't it, man? Huh? Higher over understanding, baby. Huh? This gap highlights the financial challenges faced by low-wage workers striving to meet basic living standards. Tools like Economic Policy Institute's Family Budget Calculator. Family budget. A lot of y'all need to be doing that. You people that's been I'm gonna say it like them other people. You people. Y'all need to be doing that. A lot of y'all ain't doing that in your relationships. What did it say? A family budget calculator. Huh? You need to be doing that for your fucking particular situation. And then you'll get a better fucking view of, damn, we ain't making nowhere the fuck near enough, or we making just enough. Huh? When motherfuckers go on dating, hey, do this. When you go, hey, y'all, hey, give me a percentage for this idea too, cause y'all motherfuckers like to steal ideas like a motherfucker. When you go on dates, go to the family budget calculator on a motherfucker. Oh, you shorty or whoever, you say you got how many children? You say you got how much, whatever. How much is your rent? Cause all of it's debt. How much shit you got to pay out? How much is your rent? How much is your this? How much is that? And you saying you want to make this chick your whatever, or this whoever your whatever, man, you better get with that motherfucking family budget calculator to show you how much you gonna even need to even fuck with or maintain that motherfucking person. Oops. But yeah. Let me see. Offer detailed. The family, it says Economic Policy Institute's Family Budget Calculator offers detailed analysis of these disparities across different family types and locations. The gap between prevailing wages and the cost of living varies by location. No shit. With urban areas typically requiring higher incomes to achieve reasonable standard of living. Addressing these disparities is essential for promoting economic equity, and ensuring that all individuals can afford basic fucking needs. You talking about basics, B? We talking about practice. We talking about basics. Huh? We talking about fucking basics here. Huh? You talking about basic? You talking about basic standards? You talking about basics? Huh? Motherfuckers out here talking about, yeah, I just do it all for you. Yeah, man, the motherfuckers crazy. They the most goddamn. Salute to the ones that can still keep doing that stupid shit. The amount of income a person or family needs to cover basic expenses, often referred to as quote-unquote living wage, varies widely. We know by states, different housing, healthcare, food, transportation, and other living costs. Okay, a single adult, all right, high-cost areas, places like DC, NY, Cali, Massachusetts. A single adult by yourself generally needs to be making 44 to 46K to cover basic needs. Once again, basics. So round that shit up to roughly 60. You may as well say, because you factor in taxes and shit like that. So you may be 60 to 70K. You mean? But okay, let's go with their math. Low cost areas in states such as lower cost of living, such as Mississippi, Arkansas, or Tennessee, the annual income needed can be as low as $29,500 or $32,500. So again, round it up. For a family of 4, you ready? Are you motherfuck ready? God damn, are you the motherfuck ready? Get ready. Ain't it the night, goddamn? The day. Get ready, motherfucker, the day. Get ready right now. For a family of 4, so you just tweak the math after that. Parentheses, typically 2 adults, 2 children, okay? High cost areas, NY, Cali, fucking Massachusetts, Hawaii. Families may require roughly 110K to over 120K per year. All right? Lower cost areas in states such as the ones we were saying, Arkansas and all that other stuff, it's approximately 80 to 85 per year. 80 to 85. So don't tell me that children are not financial obligations and I ain't gonna say liability, but you technically in business, something that's not really rendering, I'm just saying, it's until they doing their own business, their own products, their entrepreneur, whatever, they have financial liability because you gotta do most time everything for them. And that takes from the what? So that's what I be saying. I know it sounds offensive, but fuck the fence. You get over the fence. You know what I mean? Or stay within the fence. These features assume a full-time worker putting in 2,008 hours per year. Whew. And are designed to cover the cost of essentials such as housing, food, transportation, healthcare, and other necessities without relying on public assistance. It's important to note that local variations, even within a state, urban areas often require significantly more income than rural areas. Additional factors: employer provided benefits, parentheses like health insurance. That's why when you get your own whatever happens, that's a whole nother thing. Them companies, or public subsidies, parentheses for childcare, healthcare, in parentheses, can lower the amount of wage income needed to meet basic family budgets. So we didn't factor in child care, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a financial obligation, regardless of how much we want to just hype this shit up. It's just this precious. I get it. I got you. All right. And they do have a calculator. They do. And it breaks down everything.
They got DC. They break down the wage there, and it says individual, you need by yourself, you need to be making $20.80. The 80 cents be mattering. It matters. 20 plus. Living wage of a family of four, $27. So round it up, and 6 cents. The minimum wage is only fucking $15.20. You see? Huh? These niggas is short. $20.80, the fucking minimum wage. So the minimum should be the 20. A family of four with 2 working adults requires $112K, $551 annually to maintain a minimum standard of living. Housing in DC is among the nation's most expensive, costing, and we should know why, just because that place is there. I mean, they should really consider what boosts the cost of living. But anyway, housing in DC is among the nation's most expensive cost of living, costing an individual $18,156 a year. Child care is also costly, setting a family of 4 back $22,000. So do all this math, man. Look, $22,492 a year. So y'all need to be doing more of these tax checks and just blowing it on bullshit. I mean, real shit. You need to be reinvesting in some children so they can bring you some more assets or some shit. Get them under the LLCs or some shit. Make them employees or something, because this shit is fucking retarded. All right, NY, living individual, you need $20.05 plus. If you got a family of 4, this is at minimum now. Barely. So again, how motherfuckers even existing below that shit? This gonna blow you. It ain't gonna blow your mental. It may not. You may be from there, as well. $26.50 for plus, round it up for a family of 4. The minimum wage ain't but fucking $13.20 fam. Huh? How you gonna have a thriving economy with fuck shit like this is going on? Imagine when it was just $7 and some change, my G. God damn. NY's highest cost of living, and for an individual, probably due to house cost, the average person in the state will spend at least that's just least. It depends on how much materialism you into. $16,000 annually on housing, and we know it's way more than that, but okay, that's just being generous. On housing annually, and while family of 4 will spend $20K, and that's being generous. New Yorkers require $20.05 an hour. It should be way more than that, or $41,700 annually to maintain a minimum standard of living. New York's families need $26.50 or $110,225 annually to provide a family of 4 with 2 working adults. All right. The same family spends $23,000 on childcare alone. Okay, $23,000 on childcare alone. And over $18,000 in taxes. Massachusetts, for a family of 4, you need $29.19. So round all that shit up. The minimum wage is only fucking $14. It says Massachusetts, whatever, frequently ranking among the best states to live in, especially families. Price entries, living wage for individual is $19.91 an hour, $41,416 a year. Of that, over 16,000 will be spent on housing alone. The living wage for a family of 4 is $29. Well, basically $30. You know what I'm saying, an hour. Again, these are for minimum an hour, or 121,414 a year. The nation's highest. Of that, 19,000 will go to taxes, and not to paying a better wage, but some dumbass taxes. And over 22,000 be spent on housing. Child care will cost 31,000 a year. I don't know how some of y'all are existing. I'm serious. I don't know how a lot of y'all are making it. I really don't in these areas. Hawaii, 19 for individual. This is what you need to be making at the minimum, not what they call minimum wage. See, that's what I'm saying. It's this fuck shit. You hear me? Living wage. So we need to stop saying minimum. We need to say a living wage. You gotta adjust to their fucking spells and shit, spelling and terminology and lingo. Living wage, you need $19.68. So round it up, $20. With a family of 4, you need $25.89. The wage there, the minimum, what they call minimum, not the living wage, the minimum is $10.10 fucking cent. $10.10 fucking cents. Boy, it costs to see them palm trees, ain't it, man? Or whatever, them sands and the beaches, and then it costs being a little bit warmer climate, ain't it, man? Of course, Cali. You know Cali. You know what I mean? Living wage, individual need $19.40, would just say $23 to $22. You know what I mean? With a family of 4, you need $27.42. So you just round it up to about $30. You know what I mean? Plus, feel me? The minimum wage is only $15 fucking dollars. Do you see this simple ass math of where the dumbass problem is at? And people been knowing this. But did you know the significant wage gap? Like, I mean, so start saying you need a living wage. Living wage, not minimum, because they gonna give you minimum as the minimum, low as the low. You know what I mean? Can go. $15 compared to $19.41, or if you doing $15, I got a family, it's $27.42. So this, you know. South fucking Dakota, who would have fucking known, has the lowest cost of living for individuals, $13.87 an hour a year. The state housing costs are among the lowest in the nation, setting the individual back $6,784 a year, which is great. A family of 4 with 2 working parents will spend $9,639. Shit, that's what motherfuckers you be talking about moving to. A year of housing and $15,000 on childcare. They will require $20.02 an hour, or $83,274 a year to maintain a minimum standard living. And the minimum wage ain't but fucking $9.95. So you need $20 to maintain, just to maintain a you know what I mean? Kentucky, y'all should fucking know better. These goofy motherfuckers like that. It's obsolete shit. An individual needs $14.16. That's to do the bare minimum. Family of 4 needs $20.16. The fucking minimum wage is still $7.25. And we asking these questions. It's because of this dumbass shit. Let's see. And so on and so on. So y'all look up the cost of living. What is the living wage in your area? What is the living before you go job hunting, job surfing? any of that shit. If you are in a relationship or whatever ship it is, marriage, you need to be on that family budget calculator. And you need to be calculating how much is going out and how much is, coming back to you. Because a lot of people are what they call upside down. And some people are upside down and inside out. Ain't it, man? So that's what one of a trillion, one of whatever many things that people need to be fighting or talking about. Or when was the last time it's been a sustainable living wage? And should it just be basically just a standard living wage, depending of course the area, however, still a living wage. And we went over the definitions of what the fuck a living wage is. Mandatory, like mandate anywhere. It don't matter where the fuck you are. Obviously, that's a rhetorical question. You know what I mean? So, all right, y'all. Peace, abundance, all that great stuff. Let's really understand these motherfucking economics, man, and how it's really impacting. And what they say. If you don't know where you came from, a lot of instances you won't know where you're going. You figure deal me. Especially financially, man. So, man, look, maybe this is important to a lot, maybe not. However, we're gonna keep on putting out these shows and this content, man. And yeah, we gonna get it. Gratitude for your latitude. If you would like to collaborate on a stream, we could do how many ever hour stream, as long as it's on something substance. Let's do that. If you need to promote your product, you need to promote your brand, you need to promote your services, contact Cosmic Minds, Cosmic UV, or any of my platforms or whatever have you. Y'all be watching me and shadow watching my motherfucking videos and content and shit. Like I'm watching now and they're not saying nothing. People watching now and not saying nothing. And on the outside of the page is watching it, just to not push the page. All right, so. All right, y'all. That's a quick review. There is no money. Why is there no? Because it's not attached to mineral. A mineral. You should know now. This is the reason why the motherfuckers insulting your intelligence with a fucking gold card instead of. If you're gonna do that, it should be first of all accessible to different levels of beings, and it needs to be attached to an actual mineral and gold, not something that's not attached to a mineral. And then have the mineral name in the fucking name of the card. Let's see what else we have. Let's see. Really, really understand your value of what you have. Grandma house, granddaddy land, my parents' land, my whoever. Really understanding the value. And if you are gonna sell, man, hey, negotiate that up front. And that get paid forever money. Get that royalty. Get paid forever. I don't give a fuck what y'all putting here. I need a percentage forever. I need a percentage forever. And then it rolls over to whoever is the living being representative of the whatever have you. So if you gonna move up off it, or if you consider moving up off it, don't just goddamn take the first fucking money these motherfuckers offer you, B. Cause you so thirsty. You want to be set up to where you ain't got to worry about money no more at all. Or again, collaborate and build within each other and actually build your land that you attach to, that your people's left you, or whatever tangible. If you are the small percentage of people that people gave you some land, bestowed land, air property, man, do something with that fucking land. Make that a supreme top priority. Stop bullshitting with your ancestors, the ones that did leave you something decent. You feel me? Or the ones that's living that are working on giving you something decent or whatever. See, that's why we have to understand. It sounds good to say generational wealth, and I want to leave to all these people. But again, do they know the value of what the fuck you're leaving? Do they understand the value of what you're putting together, what you're building for them? Do they understand the security and the stability and the long term, that it's gonna have them straight. You know what I mean? But they gotta do this, and this. They gotta do this, and this to maintain it. You can't just get rid of it. You can't just sell it. You can't, you know what I mean? And if you are, you better arrange that shit to you so you can get paid off that shit forever. Huh? Overstand the U.S. debt. Overstand that it's broken down to public and private. This is why you need to. I'm gonna be booking some more interviews coming up with Grand Sheik. This is why you gotta go check out the show with Grand Sheik and public versus private. This is why these talks be necessary instead of all of this rhetoric every fucking day. Huh? Because a lot of it is based on what? Funds, this paper, this money, and everything that the behavioral patterns that attach to it, the talking points that's attached to it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's all fucking debt. It's all fucking debt. Until they stop bullshitting around, until those stop bullshitting around and go ahead and if you don't have enough gold, you talking to all these other motherfuckers anyway. Yo, we need some of that gold, B. We gotta correct our motherfucking economic shit so that way we can go ahead and rock with you fucking properly. Motherfuckers before me, us, or them, they, those, had it fucked up. Or had it right at first, and then eventually it got fucked up. So we need some of that gold supply. A lot of some. Huh? Another thing about this review. They need some gold flake money like a lot of these other places are doing. Gold leaf, gold flake, whatever. And there's no fucking way all of this goddamn technology and shit that motherfuckers is talking about and all this rope. You don't have a machine. You don't have a machine that can print out a gold flake dollar. It's no fucking way. And when you say gold flake or gold leaf, meaning it is infused with gold or mineral, silver, gold, and copper. You could have the gold as just $10 and up bills, and then have the silver or $20 and up bills, and then have the silver as $1 to $5 bills or $5 to $10 bills. You hear me? As far as the silver leaf or the silver flake money. You hear me? And then the copper, you just do copper change, and then you have copper change worth different amounts. You see what I'm saying? Or have the copper leaf money. Don't put tariffs on other countries just so they won't move away from this obsolete dollar. You have to correct, they have to correct what you fucked up. That's the bottom line of the bottom line. That's it. There's no keep proposing all this other shit. You can propose the shit, it's still gonna what? Eventually equate to running the fucking national debt still the fuck up, because you still don't have, just like they said, you overinflated the printing of the paper fucking fiat money. You overinflated it. So now you have to recoup in negotiations gold from other gold or minerals from other areas so you can write the fucked up shit that you did. Huh? Let's go to the simplistic on the review. When we closing up. We closing out right now. We closing out. All this dumbass dating talk, fam. I mean, really. You need to understand
that majority of unless you sovereign or you special, majority of everybody is in debt, son. And even the sovereign people, unless you getting some gold money or some gold infused money, nigga, niggas, you still in debt too. Ain't it, man? Let's talk about it. Let's walk about it. Huh? Let's talk about it. Walk about it. If you using the same fiat that's not attached to no mineral, you still another debt slave. You just got a little more clearance. That's it. Hello, everybody. You just got a little more clearance, baby. Huh? That ain't no different than tokenism, ain't it, man? Colorism, tokenism, all the isms. We got to talk more about what's really what it is, because it's affecting how you date. It's affecting how your everyday regular lifestyle or whatever, or the lifestyle you want to build or going for, or you get dopamine from seeing videos from, or whatever the fuck. You hear me? Whatever it is you're aiming for, you hear me? It's affecting how people are having rhythm or lack thereof in different types of relationships. You hear me? Huh? Cause motherfuckers don't understand what this shit really is. This is advanced economics. This is advanced financial literacy shit. To overstand ain't no money. Ain't nothing what they call money. There's paper that these motherfuckers print off, like you print off paper, that they'll say you illegal if you do that, but they doing it illegal right in front of you. Ain't it? Come on, let's walk about it, talk about it. Let's walk about it, talk about it. Last thing, and we out here. And motherfuckers, if you gonna go into debt, you may as well go into debt to make the moves you gonna make. Cause these motherfuckers going into debt, not for no beneficial of you, ain't it? Motherfuckers accumulate mad material shit, mad debt shit, mad whatever, and just to stun on each other and say, look what I got. The main reason I say why the United States wanted to put tariffs on the BRICS currency, the main reason is that the U.S. leaders, most notably the person in the office, see any move by BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, and it's funny that, well, that's some recent stuff where he's talking about they negotiate now. Why are you not negotiating the gold, some of that gold supply? I know they got some. China and South Africa to reduce their reliance on the US dollar. Why do they want to do BRICS? Why do they want to do it? What is it? Because they sick of the fucking US dollar, in a simple way, as a direct challenge to American economic dominance. In particular, the person in the office was warned that if any BRICS countries tries to establish common currency or backs an alternative to the dollar as the global reserve, it would trigger punitive tariffs up to 100% parentheses on its goods. That means they gonna tax these niggas triple, quadruple, and then it's gonna make it more expensive for you to get their goods. You know what I mean? You as supposed to be the government, and you know what I mean? Okay. This approach is meant to discourage de-dollarization when you already de-dollar the dollar anyway when you stop having a mineral attached to it. So you already did that. So instead of getting on the BRICS deal, getting in collaboration and alignment with that, no, we're gonna fight to keep doing fake ass money. This shit is retarded. This shit is motherfucking retarded. We still gonna keep fighting to do fake ass money, and we gonna restrict the ones that understand what the mission really is, and they tired of you giving them shit that they know is not no tangible, is nothing. Okay, and so instead of you doing all these bullshit meetings and negotiate, why aren't you negotiating to get in a line with the BRICS? Even if you be a silent partner, why are you not getting in line with the BRICS, fam? I don't understand. And you're gonna keep having you mad at them wanting to. What does it say? Let me see. You worrying about de-dollar. You want to discourage de-dollarization instead of encouraging it. To correct you just gotta negotiate some minerals in these all of these fucking shit that people keep posting or that keeps circulating, which if successful could undermine the United States' ability to run deficits. Okay, duh. They're tired of accumulating debt from motherfuckers in a simple form. They're tired of accrue. All you doing is making promises to niggas with promissory notes with nothing tangible, and the motherfuckers are sick of that shit. This is when in the relationships when motherfuckers say you need to put up or shut up, you need to be bringing, so you need to be da-da-da-da. Yeah, motherfuckers, come on, man. In particular, backs or tariffs 100%. This approach is meant to which, if successful, could undermine the nation's ability to deficits, impose sanctions effectively, and maintain its influence over global trade and finance. They don't need to have the influence because when you had it, you have taken advantage of it in the wrong ways. You have fucked it off for so long, like long time. Like the shit is fucking stupid. In essence, by using tariffs as an economic weapon, the U.S. aims to preserve the dollar's primacy, in international markets and prevent the emergence of a multipolar currency system that might weaken its geopolitical leverages. This tariff threat is part of a broader quote-unquote America First strategy that leverages trade policy as a protective measure for domestic industry. So basically they saying, and these motherfuckers over here saying, we not gonna buy your goods and services and shit, or we gonna tax the shit out of you if you actually make real money and back it by a fucking material. So we just not gonna buy no goods. We not gonna do no business with you, which would improve the economy. We not gonna get in on the gold deal, the BRICS deal, which would improve the economy. And add discipline and rewrite some shit. We not gonna do none of that. These motherfuckers just gonna keep throwing down restrictions and booby traps just to keep stringing motherfuckers along until I guess they get tired of it and they just go ahead and do what the fuck they're gonna do anyway. So there's definitely a lot of variables other than just your job or you know, a lot of that shit is affected by this trickle down effect of shit I'm talking about. And this is just as simple as that. So I keep saying, you're not gonna just be able to put your head down and work your way hard and, you know, work your way, let me just work. No, you have to really know what the fuck is going on. There are several ways in which the growing importance of BRICS, you know, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, with additional partners joining later. You have to put that in perspective, and it should be this motherfucking place. However, they just want to keep doing the song and stupid ass dance. Could shape this U.S. economic future. I put in, what does BRICS mean for the U.S. Economy future? Here's an overview of key points. Pressure on dollar dominance and de-dollarization. BRICS countries have long discussed, reducing their reliance on the U.S. dollar. So they've been sick of this shit. They've been tired of the shit. Okay, they've been sick of the shit for trade and reserve purposes. Although the dollar remains, it does not remain. They say it remained dominant. Okay. Used by over 80% of global foreign exchange transactions and held in roughly 60% of global reserves, which means they holding nothing but a bunch. So that's the equivalent. I just saw the video of a detective or whoever he was doing a conference saying, we have 400 pounds of fucking weed that they confiscated, just narcotics. He said, this is a bag of weed from 1993. You know what I mean? Like these, like that. Now imagine that to the equivalent of the money these niggas just. You see what I'm saying? It's just piling up. It had no value. You ain't doing shit then, you know, to make it beneficial for humanity overall. And then you throwing motherfuckers in the bing and whatever, and now lo and behold, you want to legalize and talk about legalize some shit. You hear me? This is what I be saying. Them motherfuckers be playing right in your face. And been doing it. A successful push by BRICS to expand the use of their own currencies. And it could be part of these niggas could be part too. Y'all keep meeting some of these motherfuckers. Why don't you get in on it? Man, yo, get in on the fucking deal, yo. Get in on the fucking deal, yo. You fucked up. That's just simple as that. Majorly. And then it got to the point where it went on so long, it won't know, you know. There was no quick fix. Expand currencies or even create a common currency would weaken the dollar's influence. A less dominant dollar could, and I gave you ideas on how they could just do gold flake money and all. I told you that. A less dominant dollar could undermine U.S. sanctions effectiveness. That means you ain't gonna be able to sanction them enough because they know this shit ain't worth shit. Increased borrowing costs, which means you're gonna be borrowing. What is you gonna be borrowing if they're, think about that. What are you gonna be borrowing from other outside investors if they're transferring to a whole different fucking currency that's not gonna be the bullshit that's not attached to nothing? And then if you don't negotiate some gold reserves or go find it or wherever you stole it at or wherever you stolen it from or wherever you heist it from or whatever, to be able to compensate the dollars to print out or infuse or whatever, man, this shit is just a bunch of it's a fucking stage play. Increase borrowing costs and shift global financial flows. However, experts largely agree that a viable BRICS alternative is a long-term prospect rather than a immediate threat. However, again, a lot of them countries don't work in no long term. They work in as fast as possible. So your long term is very short term for them.
Them motherfuckers is not planning to do no big ass move like that. Just we just gonna take our time and we just gonna goddamn we just chilling. We just gonna move slow on it. No, they're not doing that. And it's right in your face, in our face, everybody, a lot of people. Okay, on this last little bit so we can get out of here. For instance, the guy in the office threatens to impose 100% tariff on BRICS countries if they attempt to replace the dollar. Illustrate how the U.S. might react if its economic dominance is challenged. That's what I'm saying. You fuck your shit up. That's it. That's it. It's over. Instead of negotiating back whenever, and with that, whoever that was, that character that was in fucking office then, instead of them negotiating more gold reserves, these motherfuckers take the shit off the fucking shit completely. And then what with the gold? Where the fuck is the gold at, bitch? Where's the material at, bitch? Where's it at? That's the question you need to be asking them. Where the fuck the gold money at? Where the gold? Where the material? Where the silver? What shit at? It ain't doing no good locked up in somebody's vault. What the fuck good is it doing? It's been sitting there all this line and you're doing good for what? Nothing. Nothing. Minerals supposed to be used, stupid. For betterment. Illustrated U.S. react, blah, blah, blah. Short term. Okay, all those such threats may boost short-term dollar strength. You hear it? Although these bullshit ass threats may boost short-term dollar strength, they can also trigger retaliatory measures from key trading partners, impacting U.S. exports and supply chains. Meaning, all the Sheen or the whatever y'all talk shit about all these people, you won't be able to get none of that shit. How about that? It's gonna be high as fuck. So be careful, y'all talking shit about all these. Oh, you get your shit with Taboo, Shireen, Alibaba, okay. Pretty soon you won't be able to afford to do none of that shit. If these motherfuckers keep fucking off, okay, don't worry about it. You'll see. You will see. All right, let's see. Because it just told you that in what I just said. Competitive challenges and structural adjustments. If BRICS economies continue to grow, especially China and India, they say especially who? Okay, the U.S. could face increased competition in industries like manufacturing, technology, and commodities. This competition might spur innovation and efficiency in the U.S. economy, but could also pressure domestic industries and labor markets if market share is lost to these rapidly growing economies. See, so that's why they want to replace you with the AI tool, huh? They want to cut costs at any cost. Like we want to get you out of here. I don't care what damn job it is. I don't give you $7.25 like in Kentucky. Shit, we want to replace your motherfuckers too. I mean, we won't have to pay you shit. You know what I mean? To no robot. Implications of domestic policy and investment. A shift away from dollar dominance might come U.S. policymakers to rethink physical and monetary strategies. No shit. On the one hand, a weaker dollar could help boost exports. It could help boost exports by making American goods more competitive abroad. Ain't that fucking something? Isn't that fucking something? On the other hand, we got multiple hands, huh? Higher borrowing costs and reduced attractiveness of U.S. assets as reserved holdings could impact investment flows and lead to inflammatory pressures. In response, the U.S. might need to adopt more prudent physical policies and possibly invest in more infrastructure. No shit. Technology, not to replace your people, but that's what they're doing. And education to maintain competitiveness. Isn't that something? Huh? So that means eliminating the school system as it is and revamping that shit in order to produce not workers, competitive beings that will create competitive industries, bitch. Not dumb them down to make them fucking workers and debt slaves. In summary, while BRICS efforts to de-dollarize and reshape the global economy and reshape. So why not just decide to do it on your own, because you know that's the smartest fucking thing to do? Okay, so what? You got to practice a little more discipline. Okay, you should have been doing that to begin with, ain't it? Global, efforts to de-dollarize and reshape the global economy. Governments represent a significant long-term challenge. It's not, I'm telling you, okay, it's not gonna be a long-term challenge. You think these people gonna just keep letting you give them fake ass shit that ain't attached to nothing and just for years and years and years and years, 20, 30, 40, 50 more years? No, it did not. Okay, all right. Don't be surprised if you see breaking news, motherfucker. The dollar is, the BRICS is they are in printing shit. All right. The U.S. may be more adjusting to a more competitive and multipolar global economy, which that means that you just be able to do more equal. You just gotta play fair, basically, niggas. Damn. Policymakers and investors should watch these trends closely, diversify exposure internationally, and prepare for potential gradual shift in global financial power. This has been Cosmic Mind UV. Pretty soon you're gonna see this where you need to be. Hope all is well, y'all. Gotta move on with the day, man. Had to go and knock a show out. I got other excellent shows coming up. I had to knock this one out, so let me go and check this one off the list. Let me check this one off the list. Boom, that one checked off the list. And so we're gonna be doing topics on, a show on abolishing the federal income tax or taxes and shit. Eventually, we got some interviews coming up with, people who once it aligns like that. I'm not chasing nobody down because people be wanting you to chase them down and promote their shit. That's retarded. I'm gonna do one on brain versus the mind. Let me see. Someone gave me some on obedience, so we're gonna see about that. My Nubian gave me one on obedience. Alternative living, the different versions of alternative living and different things of that nature. And I'll be coming up with different topics of inspiration and of thought-provoking patterns. And man, Cosmic Mind UV. Love y'all, share, donate, subscribe. Out.